And just like that, I'm here. Hey, what's up, man? I'm early, I know. And now it's for 8:30, so maybe we'll just sit and shoot the shit for half an hour. I don't know. Like I mentioned in chat, I actually just, for the first time since I've been single, I went to a bar and had dinner by myself. Had a few beers, 3 Bud Lights, and had dinner sitting at a bar watching the NCAA game that was on, Villanova and Kansas. Kansas was kicking Villanova's ass. Never did that before. I don't know that I've ever done that, to be quite honest with you. And yeah, of course it's weird, somewhat, but it wasn't bad either. So yeah, here I am. I got home and I was excited, man. I was excited. We got stuff to talk about. We got the KingSong videos, that talk about the whole battery issue and their resolution to that. I have some Onewheel GT videos, some ghosting videos for Onewheel GT, since that's the talk of the town. This probably isn't a good idea. I'm mixing, because I had Bud Lights at dinner, but I have a White Claw now. I'm kind of finishing off the White Claws, so I don't know. I might regret that in the morning, but that's what I'm doing. So I was sitting at the bar, and yeah, there was like, I'm sitting there in the corner, and there's 3 women that come in and sit next to me. I don't know if they're single or married or just a girls' night out. I don't know. All attractive women, all, I don't know, 40s to 50 maybe. I didn't say a single word to them. I'm terrible at making small talk, guys. So yeah, but yeah. So I got to sit in the proximity of 3 attractive women while I was drinking beer and eating my food. So I guess that's a start, right? Oh, Joe's here. What's up, guys? All right, so we have Dale, old retired dude. What's up, man? I wish I was a retired dude. The more time that goes on, the more I wish I was retired. But I have approximately 8 years to go till full retirement, full pension, Florida state pension, which I'm looking forward to. I just wish I didn't have to wait 8 more years to get it. But it'll come. It'll come. Electric unicycle, skull, skull, skull. Okay, not sure what that means, but I'm sure it's insightful, Dale. I'm sure. It's morning there, so you shouldn't be drunk right now, right? It's morning in Australia. Leo from Brazil is here. What's up, man? What's up, Leo? Thanks for coming in. Like I said, this is early. We are approximately 24 minutes earlier than the announced time. Not that it matters. I mean, it's not like people set their clock to my live streams. White Claw's not bad, but White Claw kind of gives me a headache. But I'm drinking it anyways. Manji. Hello, Duff. Monster Pro stand still holding up. Good, man. Glad to hear it. Manji evidently is a EUC Army customer. Speaking of EUC Army, I've talked about this in the past. Some of the frustrations with selling on the store. I had an interesting story. I don't know if I told this on stream before, told it on a video. I don't remember. I had a gentleman from France. Albin is his first name. He bought 2 stands from me, 2 of the most expensive stands I sell, the Tall Boy Premium stands. He bought 2 of them. And shipping 2 stands to France cost like $53, something like that. So, and shipping overseas, it's a crapshoot. I mean, sometimes it gets there relatively quick. Sometimes it takes forever. I've had stuff that have taken 2 to 3 months to get into someone's hands, shipping it overseas. Leo's familiar with that. Shipping to Brazil is a nightmare as well. But anyways, so I packed them up, shipped them out to Albin, and about somewhere between 10 and 14 days later, I open up my mailbox and I have the package that's destined for France in my mailbox. No no return labels on it. No, usually when something's returned, there's like a label on it that explains why it was returned. Nothing. So I go onto the USPS website. I punch in the tracking number, and I'm following the tracking, and I'm like, what the F? I mean, does this work? I don't know if you guys can hear that. Probably not. Anyways, I'm following the tracking. The package left my house, went from Florida to California for some reason. Remember, this is going to France. It went from Florida to California, California back to Florida. It never left the country. No explanation. It just came back to my mailbox, and I spent $53 to send it on a joyride to the other side of the country and back. So luckily, I use stamps.com for my shipping. So I contacted them, and even though they weren't obligated to do so, they actually refunded my money, the $53 that I spent to ship it. And I contacted Albin. I said, Albin, I don't know what's going on. If you want, I can try to ship it to you again. And he said, yeah, go ahead, try to ship it. So I did. So I shipped it again, and this time it made it overseas. It made it to France. But then when Albin was looking at the shipping, when I told him that it looked like it actually made it to France, he said that it went to the wrong city somehow. And he was like, I don't know if he was trying to interact with the post office to get it redirected to the right city, because I think he had to pay like customs fees, additional custom fees on top of the $53 that it cost to ship it. And long story short, guess what? Earlier this week, it wound up in my mailbox again. It came back from France in my freaking mailbox. So, and it said, it had this time it did have a label on it. It said FD, which Albin told me means that it was like an invalid destination. He verified the address. The address was correct. So I don't know. The French post office just said F it and just, I don't know. It came back to me. So I apologize to Albin. I just refunded his money. He said, I'm not screwing with this anymore. And I might be done shipping to France, because that was ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Stands came back. I opened them up. They're beat up. It looks like they were like throwing them around. All kinds of weird wear marks on it. The one little spot was chipped. Frustrating. Shipping overseas is frustrating. So yeah, that's the moral of the story. Harold says, I'm kind of amped up, guys, and it's not used to me. It's not normal for me to be amped up, but I guess, I don't know, I'm amped up. As amped up as I get, So Harold says, little did those women know they were in the presence of EUC and Onewheel greatness. I know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like an onion. You have to peel back the layers, but that first layer is really, really thick and really hard to remove. And like I said, I'm awful at, like making a first move or talking to someone. It's just, I don't know. It's not my thing. Not my thing. Dale says, skull your drink means to down the whole thing in one go. I don't do that, Dale. I'm sure you do. Oh, wow. Leo knows that too. I never knew that. That shows you how much I drink, I guess. No. I'm not going to skull it. I'll probably be here for a few hours, and if I get ridiculously shit-faced, it wouldn't be good for anybody. Richard Guy is here from the UK. Thanks, man. I know it's very late there. I appreciate it. Ulf from Germany actually talked about hopping in here, and Ulf was on the last live stream. He was in Thailand, you may remember. He's now back in Germany. So in Germany, it's going to be about 2:30 in the morning. But he said he might pop in. I don't know. He wants to, I guess, leave some commentary about these KingSong videos. I have commentary on them. I have commentary on the whole scenario, on the whole fire scenario. Stay tuned. Alex is here from Toronto. Welcome, Alex. I'm not sure if you've been in a live stream before, but if you have not, welcome. Leo, in regards to the shipping delay, to be fair, the delay was because mail services in Brazil are really bad. Well, evidently mail services in France are really bad too, and in America. I mean, the post office has it's since that guy that Trump put in, Leo DeJoy, the post office has become dreadful. They've raised prices and they've dropped service levels. So yeah, that's a real winning combination, right? Oh, I just did want to mention that I do have in my cooler that is by my computer chair. I do have the last Zima that I have, and I do plan to drink it in celebration of 12,000 subscribers. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I mean, this look. I don't think you can really see on camera how it is. It has like a little bit of a yellowish tinge to it, so it's not going to taste good. But I am going to drink it, and I'll probably keep this bottle because God knows when I'll ever get another Zima. So this might be the last Zima I drink in my lifetime. Who knows? So who knows? So it better be memorable. Simon's here from Australia. What's up, buddy? Top of the morning to you. Alston King. I don't remember you being in a live stream before. Alston from New Jersey. Welcome, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Sliders Gliders is here. He's always keeping it wheel. That's all you do, man. You keep it wheel all the time. Okay. Simon asked if Dale's pissed already. Are you pissed already, Dale? I don't think he's pissed. I don't know. Are you pissed, Dale? Tell me. Bill H is from North Carolina. I didn't know you were from North Carolina, Bill H. Okay. Bill H is from North Carolina. Welcome. Anybody watch arm wrestling today? I did. I paid for the pay-per-view. They had King of the Table 3, just saying. There weren't really any close matches. They were all pretty much the one person dominated in each match, which is a little bit disappointing. But yeah, it was still entertaining. NM2645, congrats on 12K sub stuff. Yeah, hey, thanks. It's funny, like one wheel content always gets a lot more attention than electric unicycle content because there's a lot more one wheel owners in the United States than there are electric unicycle owners. And as a result, I've had, I don't know, between all my different GT videos, it's probably 20 to 30,000 views. And probably closer to 20. And as a result, my subscription numbers have accelerated, which I appreciate it. So yeah, I jumped up to 12,000 pretty quicker than I had been going. So it's nice. Slow and steady progress. Dale says, be great watching. Yeah, it'd be great, Dale. Just wait. Okay. Spartacus is here. Thank you, Spartacus. 12,000 subs. It's funny, like the thumbnail that I made. Let's see. Can I do that? Slides. Wow, what is that? Okay. Just hold on one second, guys. This is evidently a new feature in StreamYard. Whoops. What the F? Oh, wow. Okay, no, never mind that. Let's do it this way instead. Let's do this. Bear with me. And then if I share it, and I share the screen, and I share the window, and I share that. There we go. This is supposedly approximately 12,000 people. So just think about that. There's that many people that are subscribed to the channel. Now imagine if you're a channel that has 10 million subscribers. I mean, that visual would be amazing. But still, if you look at that, 12,000 subscribers, that's a lot of people, right? For me, it is. I don't know. I always like to visualize a number. I'm much more visually stimulated. So, yeah, it's about 12,000 people. It looks like it's actually, I think that's at a Bernie Sanders event. It looks like, so I see a Bernie sign there. So, yeah. tired, dude. I prefer my alcohol in high proof but small quantities. Yeah, I've never been a liquor drinker. I never drank like whiskey or anything hard like that. I've had vodka. I've had tequila. I've had rum. But generally speaking, I don't react well to that because I don't adjust the amount that I drink proportionately. I drink too much of it, and it destroys me, and in some situations makes me throw up, which hasn't happened in many years, but there's a potential for that. So, generally speaking, I avoid hard liquor. Mark Mickey, what's up from Flint, Michigan? Hey, Mark, I think you're new to the streams as well. I have a general idea of who's on the streams live. Love your videos and vibes. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Some people do, some people don't. I was thinking, I was thinking to myself, because I'm a deep thinker, not really, but I was thinking to myself, I'm like when you compare the stuff that I put out on my channel compared to a lot of channels, especially if you're going to compare it to PEV channels, I think that what the difference is my videos are conversational, like sort of train of thought, and I talk about things outside of just electric vehicles or Onewheels or whatever. I kind of let you guys in behind the scenes a little bit. And some people don't like that. Some people like laser focused content. Just give me the facts and I'm out. I'm obviously not that way, but some people do appreciate it. So I do appreciate you guys that support me. Definitely. Dude, I can't scull it. Come on. I probably could, but I'm 3 beers already, and I have another half a dozen alcoholic beverages in here. I got to pace myself, man, because this is going to be what. There's never a live stream that's less than 3 hours, right? So I got to pace myself, and we're not even at the official start time. It's only 8:20, right? 8:21. So yeah, it's not supposed to actually even start until 8:30. So. Leo, let's go over 15K. Yeah, sure, man. That's the goal. I'm trying to remember because I did a stream for 10,000 subscribers. I'm trying to remember when that was. Let me quickly see if I can determine when I had 10,000 subscribers. Okay, there it is. January 1st of 2021. So, wow, really? So New Year's 2021 is when I had 10,000. Okay, so I got about 2,000 subscribers in the last year. Yeah, so that's fine. It doesn't seem like it was that long ago. Really? Wow, God. Time flies as you get old, guys. If you're not old like me, you wouldn't know that yet, but trust me, man, time freaking flies. The Points 13, that's another new name. Greetings from Saskatchewan. Really? Cool, man. Sometimes with the live streams, I get a greater sense of, I love seeing new people show up in the live stream. I really do appreciate that. So thanks. Dale says pissed means drunk in Australia. Okay, did not. Oh, okay, gotcha. I did not know that. Okay. Pissed in the United States means angry. A super sticker from Manji. Hey, thanks, man. Nice. I've gotten a few super stickers in the past. This is the first one in a little while. I appreciate it. Not necessary, but appreciate it. Thank you, man. Dale, those 3 women probably would have chatted you up if your shirt didn't say "I need my space." Yeah, I know. I wear this somewhat intentionally, just to, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think it would be like a conversation starter, maybe, or maybe people just read it and just like, oh wow, just stay away from that weird dude. So yeah, I don't know, man. My brain works in strange ways. Believe me. Spartacus says, visual guy myself, love the thumbnail. Oh, okay, good. Thanks, man. Leo, tequila with or without the worm. Isn't tequila, what's tequila used in? Is tequila used in margaritas? No, I've never drank straight tequila. And no worms, no. It's fucking gross, man. Simon 12K is heaps of people with the extreme emoji. Now, let me see if this works. I tried this in the last live stream and it didn't work.
Extreme.
It worked. Could you hear that? I have an Elgato Stream Deck here that I have various things defined to the buttons, and one of them is my extreme voiceover.
Extreme.
Because it's extreme. You probably could hear that, I would imagine. Manji says, we need to hook up for a ride. You're living in West Palm. I'm getting bored riding my Monster Pro alone. Now I just ride. Well, dude, if you've seen my channel, you know that I ride alone a lot, man. 99.9% of my rides are alone. I'm getting bored riding alone. I just ride it back to work back and forth, 19 miles one way. Can do it in 40 minutes. Cool, man. I mean, West Palm is pretty far from Naples. I once played a volleyball tournament in West Palm area. I think it was Singer Island. That's around West Palm, isn't it? I think it is. Yeah. So if you're ever over here, sure. I've ridden with a number of people that have been in the vicinity, and if we can make our schedules align, I'm happy to ride with you. No problem. So medium dog. Oh, are you a truck driver? If you told me that, I didn't know that. You're in Oklahoma right now. Need to be in Louisiana Monday a.m. Truck driving is tough, man. That is a tough way to make a living. It has to be tough. I've never done it. When I was, how old was I? 20. How old was I? I was 23, maybe 22, 23. I don't know. I was young. I actually drove truck. I drove like a 25-foot straight body truck for Goodwill Industries for about 6 or 7 months. I was working at Goodwill while I was going to computer tech school at night. That was a hell of a thing. It was a very busy time of my life. But anyways, my point is truck driving is not an easy way to make a living, I don't think. Sliders, gliders, anyone have a ghosting one wheel? Mine does not ghost. However, Mike from Tampa, you might have seen him either, I think he's been in live streams once or twice, but he's also, he has his own YouTube channel named Mike from Tampa. And he also commented to me, he just got his GT last week. He went out for a ride, initial ride. He loved it. During his second ride, I believe, if I have the timeline right, he got off the wheel and it ghosted on him, and it ghosted bad. I guess it took off and it like got wedged under the car tire and just kept spinning. Like it was like smoking the tire on the GT because it was just spinning in place. It would not shut off. So yeah, so that's the closest experience that I've had with ghosting, and it seems like it's clear this is obviously a bigger problem than Future Motion is willing to admit. And actually, that's one of the things I wanted to show. I have it queued up here. Let's let me see if I can. I'm going to play this courtesy of Jimmy Chang. Jimmy compiled a bunch of ghosting clips for Onewheel GTs. So I wanted to share that. Are we almost at 8:30? 8:28, close enough. So let me share this, share the audio, and share that screen. All right, I'm going to play Jimmy's video about ghosting Onewheel GTs.
The reported runaway Onewheel GTs, aka ghosting, or the silence from Future Motion over these issues. Here's a little collection of some of my favorite Onewheel ghosts, and the last one's my favorite.
Guys, I couldn't believe it. It's like, Dude, I'm so lucky no one got hurt. So I just stepped off. And it just goes one way. Smacks right into the wall over there. Right into the wall over there. And then it went shooting straight. Look at it. It smacked into that wall, flipped around, and then somebody got hurt. If it wasn't for this fence, like it would have stopped. And then I had it. I saw it was spinning.
Look at that fence.
Spinning. I picked it up.
Yeah.
I picked it up, and then this guy. And like I'm lifting my hands off of the pedal. Like I'm not holding my hands on it. Like
Onewheels are my favorite thing in the world. Tips to its side like that. And the wheel is just spinning. This could have hurt somebody. I was at the park with the kids when this happened. I mean, this is freaking dangerous. Where in the hell is the company's responsibility for saying, hey, just so you know, there's a batch of these that went out with bad foot pads. Like, why didn't we get a warning or an email or something? They're trying to keep it quiet. They're just fixing the ones that people call in with, sending out new foot plates. This is a load of crap.
All right, this is foot pad sensor number 2.
Bye-bye. Don't believe the lies, guys. They will sit here and tell you that it is happening to a small percentage of boards. The famous ghosting GT video, that's a rider in our group. And then it just happened to me. I'm scared for this, man. And I'm not saying I'm scared for my board specifically. Somebody's going to get hurt. More than this. That's a tire burn on the bottom of my middle finger from catching this missile that was trying to run away from me.
Shit, there it goes again.
That's crazy. That one didn't stop this time.
So you see I have to push on the right to get it to go. And once it goes, it's level. Off it goes.
So long, old friend.
Aye. So yeah, there you go. That is those of you that are from the EUC world, you might not be that familiar with what ghosting is. That is ghosting on a one wheel. And it's ironic because when I bought my one wheel XR, I don't know, what is it, 4 years ago at this point, 4 to 5, I actually had a bad front foot pad on that and got it replaced by Future Motion. So it seems odd that this issue is with the GT as well. Now, obviously, I mean, it could be super dangerous. I mean, imagine like if you're on a board and you're close to traffic for some reason, you hop off, the thing doesn't shut off, it takes off into traffic. Oof. I mean, you could cause an accident, which could cause bodily injury. There's all kinds of bad scenarios with this. So, I mean, it would be nice if Future Motion would come out and acknowledge that there is a certain percentage, or there was a bad batch of front foot pads that went out. Now I've never, ouch, that hurts. Knock on wood, I've never had that happen. I've never had any ghosting on my GT. My GT has been fine. But clearly it is an issue for some people. Now I was surprised. Jimmy did a video, because to me, I don't know. I shouldn't say that. He did a video where he evidently got his brand new GT. Like he was trying to get it early, I guess, and then the air shipping he paid for didn't come through, and he got it later than he expected. And then when he actually got it, he decided to return it. He returned it unopened to Future Motion because of the ghosting, because of the right to repair issues that have been going around. So he did a whole video about that. And so I guess he said that he'll eventually have a GT, but he wants to have some of these issues sorted out, which I guess I can understand, I guess. So Okay. So Dale has a group ride in half hour. Okay. Well, congrats, buddy. Leo says the best EUC channels are conversational. EVX, Marty, Madpack, Wrong Way, Sean, and Duff. Well, that's true, but I would say out of all of those people that you're mentioning, they are conversational. But I don't think any of them really tell you anything personal about themselves. I don't think. Looking at that list, more or less. So I think that's the difference. And I don't know if that's a smart move by me, but it is something that I definitely do. I definitely tell you guys more than a lot of people do. Old retired dude, your videos are sort of everyman reviews of PEVs. You're not doing things that people like me are never going to attempt, like high speed jumps and tricks. Yeah, no, that's definitely true. I mean, I do attempt some things sometimes, but nothing too. Oh no, it's not working. You effer.
Extreme.
There we go. Okay, I don't do anything too extreme, obviously. Dale likes I need my space shirt. Good. This is oh wow. This is old. This is boy. I got this when I last went to Cape Canaveral with my mom and my ex-wife. So it's probably it might be 12 to 15 years old. I don't know. It's old, just like me. The Points 13. I really enjoy your content. You are cerebral. Probably because I'm not. Yeah, some people say that to me, that I'm cerebral. I don't know. Am I? Whatever. I do think about things. So if that makes me cerebral, okay. The old retired dude. The Steve Irwin Memorial rides are entertaining. What does that mean? When I ride by gators in the swamp. If I ever get my S20, I'll go to the swamp with it. I promise. If I ever get it. Manji. So you're on Singer Island. Okay. Have you ever ridden the Pro? No, I've never ridden a Monster Pro. So yeah, that'd be another reason to come visit me. Never ridden a Monster Pro. There's a lot of Gotway wheels I haven't ever ridden. Never ridden an RS. Never ridden an EX. Never rode an EXN. Never rode a Monster Pro. The last Gotway wheel that I owned was an MSX 100 volt. So yeah, I haven't ridden hardly any of the recent Gotway / Begode wheels. Old retired dude. Oh, so you have a GT, 91 miles and been behaving itself. Yeah, I have probably like 60 some miles on mine, and nothing significant yet. I did notice that it seems like almost all the ghosting videos I saw, people were doing hop-off dismounts. Not that you should be able to do that, but and I do hop-off dismounts on mine, but I also have been trying to knock some of the rust off of my heel lift dismounts because I definitely was rusty with that. I'm getting better at them, but I haven't had any ghosting under any of those circumstances, so I'm lucky. EUC Vibes is here. I didn't see him. Where is he? Tommy's here. Tommy's freaking funny, guys. I know he doesn't get tons of views on his channel, but he's freaking funny. Him and his freaking I feel like I don't feel like censoring myself, but him and his old man mask when he's when he's doing commentary with the old man mask on. It cracks me up, man. He has skills. I mean, Tommy is a funny dude, and more people need to be exposed to his content because he is a funny dude. All right, see you, Dale. So Point says your GT should be here on the 19th. It's my first one wheel, and I'm pretty stoked. Congrats, man. GT's great. I mean, as long as it doesn't ghost on you. But I love it. And like when I did that hill test at Marco Island, the difference between the GT and the XR was super, super clear. The XR dumped me on my ass and broke my camera gear, and the GT just kept carrying on. The XR died 6.5 laps in, and the GT did the full 10. And it was quite the difference in performance. Lemony Snicket is here. Every time I see Lemony Snicket, I think, wow, that is a very interesting name, Lemony Snicket. Rian, all right, so let's see. Rian Holater, is that how you say your name, Rian? Again, another new name that I don't recognize. Welcome to the live stream. Spartacus, the ghosting is crazy. Yes, it is. But like I said, I had it with my XR. Like there's a video on my channel where I did a jump off dismount. I was in my driveway. This is very early on when I was just kind of learning how to ride one wheel. And I jumped off and the thing kept going. And this was right after like a very hard rain. So I had standing water in my property and the board was heading right towards a bunch of standing water. I hauled ass and I dove and I grabbed the back end of it like it was like a foot away from going into the standing water. It was running away from me. And I had all kinds of problems with that foot pad. It was actually, it was a reason that I fell on my ass like 3 times in one session trying to dismount because it wouldn't turn off. I was trying to do heel dismounts. It wouldn't turn off and it would just run out. And I fell on my ass 3 times. And eventually Future Motion did replace that foot pad for me under warranty. And I actually bought one as well, just to be safe. I actually have a spare foot pad somewhere in my collection for my XR. Spartacus is glad that EUCs don't ghost. Yeah, me too. Although they do catch on fire. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious if Jason would tell me how many S20 pre-orders have been canceled since that video of the S20 fire was posted, because it was intense, guys. That was the most intense EUC fire I've ever seen by far. All right, one White Claw down. And no, I'm not going to skull it. Second White Claw in the house. Okay, so Leo, what is your opinion of the lack of self-repair by FM? The last video that I posted, Leo, I talked about that. I went over to the park, our new park that's right next to the house, about a mile away. Talked about that. I think it's bad. I think it's really bad. I think it's stupid that there is one authorized repair center in the entire world for Onewheels. That's stupid. And in that video, I referenced Jeff from Float Life, who, Float Life sells third-party accessories for Onewheels, and they do all kinds of stuff. He did a video earlier that day talking about, how Future Motion really needs to look at having an authorized service center network for their product. And Jeff was very, very clear. He laid it out very well, because Future Motion's all freaked out about, we don't want you doing component level stuff. We don't want you messing with stuff. In Jeff's scenario, basically he would have 3 main components. He would have motors with tires already mounted on them. He would have the controller board module, which is a sealed unit. And he would have the battery/BMS module. He would have those 3 things. And that would allow them to fix most problems relatively easily. And he pitched how it would save money. People spending all this, well, Future Motion, if it's under warranty, spending money to ship boards back and forth to California. Imagine if they had dealers, spread out across the country that had a stock of parts and they could do these authorized repairs. And it makes a ton of sense. Now, just because something makes sense doesn't mean someone's going to do it. Future Motion has this history of being sue happy. They love to sue people that release hardware to make their boards better. They don't like that. JW, is it JW? Makes that battery kit, for the XR that gives it more range. There's all kinds of examples, but the Future Motion really needs to change their thinking about that. I understand that they want to be careful. And of course, because they're in the United States, they are much more reachable for lawsuits and stuff. Like there's a huge, I don't know if it's settled yet, but there's a huge class action lawsuit against Future Motion because of nosediving, people getting injured and nosediving on the board. There's a class action lawsuit about that. So it's a lot different for them than if they are a Chinese company, that like makes EUCs. In China, they're pretty much untouchable. But since Future Motion is a U.S. based company, they have to be paranoid, I guess, about all that kind of stuff. But still, this is their idea about how they're handling their repairs and warranty work. It doesn't work. They need to do something different. That's my opinion. DL Miller, another new name I don't recognize. The foot pads on Onewheels are an extra failure point. EUCs are more elegant. Yeah, well, obviously it's a failure point. It's odd to me that they're having this issue this far into the development cycle. The XR, like I said, it has some foot sensor problems. The Pint, I think, had the opposite issue. With the Pint, the foot pad sensors in some situations were not sensitive enough. Like people would be stepping on the front of the board, and the board wouldn't realize that someone's on it, and the nose would just drop. It wouldn't start balancing. So with the GT now, they swung back to the other side, where it's malfunctioning and thinking that something is on the pads when it's not. So yeah, they gotta. I think they'd be much better served to be honest about the problem than to act like it's not a problem. Spartacus says, one reason I crossed Onewheels off my list of PEVs I consider getting, being able to work on your own PEV. PEV is fundamental, in my opinion. Yeah, the one thing that really is stupid with the GT is this. I don't know if it's confirmed. I mean, people said that this is the case, so I assume it's the case. Supposedly, if you disconnect the battery on a GT, there's like a trip wire built into it where it bricks the board. It will not work if you disconnect the battery. Even if you reconnect it, it supposedly does not work. So that means, guess what? Guess what you can't do anymore? You can't change your own freaking tire. How stupid is that? I mean, to change a tire, you have to disconnect the battery. So that's, they gotta change that. And that's just a firmware change. I have a feeling that they will change that because that's really, really stupid. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. The points 13. How did the doctor appointment go? Good news. You're referring to my my EKG. I haven't had it yet. Those of you that don't know, I had a physical several weeks ago. Well, it might be a month ago at this point. And during that physical, they did an EKG on me, and they said it was marginally or borderline. I don't know, borderline bad. They didn't say borderline bad, but it's borderline, whatever that means. Bad enough that they referred me to a cardiologist. The cardiologist appointment is sometime this month. I don't even remember when it is. So no, I haven't had it yet. So we'll see how it goes. And in the meantime, not only do I have to go to see a cardiologist, but I have skin cancer. You can kind of make it out on the camera. I have it here, and in the back of my head, I have two spots that are close together. I have to get those cut out and worked on. That happens the first week of May. So in the span of a week, the first week of May, I'm going to have 3 skin cancer surgeries done. So that's going to be great. It's annoying. I mean, part of it's my fault. I know I have this tendency for skin cancer, and I don't consistently wear sunblock. I wear hats and stuff. Like when I'm out working in the yard, I have like a hat with a huge brim on it. I typically wear that, but it's so freaking annoying, guys. Getting old, it sucks. So, anyways, I'm gonna have these incisions on my head, and hopefully they heal well. I guess it'll just add to my character. But I mean, I literally have had. I bet I have had 12 spots of skin cancer cut out already. It might be more. I don't know. I was counting. It's all been basal cell, except I think this one, the low one, I think for the first time, that one is squamous cell. So that's a new one. All my other ones have been basal cell. Simon, there is no more S20. It's called the S22 now. Yes, we will be talking about that, Simon. I have the videos queued up. I'm not quite sure why they did that, but okay, whatever. Old retired dude. So when you get off, when I get off the one wheel, I do the hop off sometimes. I like to do the heel lift if I can, but I also have been practicing the skid stop, which is kind of fun. Wears down your bumpers a lot, but basically all you do is you want to be going at a different or a decent speed when you do it. But basically you just lift off your front foot, you step down in the back, force the ass end down, and you just kind of step off. That's one way to disengage quickly, as long as you don't mind grinding your bumper down. That's a better one to do if you have float plates on your board, because it's a little easier to slide. But I do all 3 of those different kind of stops. Joe, if you had used that extreme soundbite at the restaurant, you would have come home with all 3 of those ladies. Joe, I don't think so, but it's nice to dream, I guess.
Extreme.
Yeah. I don't think it would impress them. I don't know. It's just a feeling. Maybe if I told them I had a YouTube channel with 12,000 subscribers, saying it just that way. So I emphasize 12,000. It might impress them, but probably not. That's my guess. They all seem very self-absorbed, or not self-absorbed, but they were very involved in their conversation. So I certainly did not want to butt in on that. Zima Lemony says I should put that Zima in the freezer. Really? Okay. Will that make it better? I don't think so, dude. This thing's spoiled, but all right, I'll put it in the freezer so it's extra cold. Maybe that'll make it extra or less gross. I doubt it though. All right. It is in the freezer. The freezer that is currently at 4 degrees. Oh, also, I did want to mention I am going to be giving some. I dug out some more shirts here. I still, believe it or not, I still do have EUC Army shirts. So I have 3 of the original blue EUC Army shirts, and I have 2 of the No Skill Zombie Rider shirts. I will be giving them away. 5 shirts. But I won't be sending them to France. Okay. Just FYI. Okay, so Ryan. Okay, so it's pronounced Ryan. Gotcha. I know I'm behind on chat because that's from 8:40. I'm about 12 minutes behind on chat. So sorry, guys, that happens. Old retired do EUC's ghost. Yeah, they can ghost. Yeah, if you hop off, and I mean, there's guys that do tricks that are basically EUC's ghosting. And they will continue to balance and go forward for considerable amounts of time. But yeah, it's when it happens with the one wheel, I think it's more of an issue. Ryan's never seen an EUC ghost. Oh yeah, yeah. If you hop off, if you're just riding on EUC and you just hop off the pedals, it's going to keep going. It's not going to stop. Yeah. I mean, eventually it might stop when it runs into anything, but it will keep going. Manji, you have a family in Naples? Oh, wow. Okay, well, that's convenient. Yeah, I think the Pro, yeah, for cruising. I mean, I love my original Monster for cruising. It was a great cruising wheel on, flat roads. How has your Pro been as far as overheating goes? Because I know, well, I guess that was primarily because Marty's doing hills. Because I know he had a lot of issues with that thing running hot, but I'm curious how it does in Florida. Leo used to work for VW, setting up representatives in Africa, Middle East, and South America. Dealer network as a stream of revenue. Yeah, it would be a stream of revenue. It really makes no sense that Onewheel has not done that already. But I don't know. I mean, they're getting a lot of negative attention right now for their RTR, their right to repair stance. So hopefully they wake up. Larry's here. What's up, man? On air promo, aka Larry Zarkov, aka still waiting for his Onewheel GT. Larry might hold the record for the most amount of date changes for the delivery of his Onewheel GT. I mean, I swear to God, Larry, you've had what, 6 or 7 changes on your delivery date on your GT. Sooner or later, you'll get it. Wilson is here. What's up, buddy? Welcome back. It's always nice to have Wilson in the house. The points, scars are your honor. You earn them. Yeah, I have. Is it here? Yeah. This probably won't show up on camera. It's probably washed out. This. Yeah, it's right here. And it doesn't really. It's kind of washed out by the light. That's where I had a deep skin cancer cut out. A lot of my procedures are what they call Mohs procedures, MOHS. And basically what that means is they go in and they cut out much more than the actual skin cancer. They cut out a larger spot. And then they test the perimeter. They kind of just bandage you up, test the perimeter while you're waiting. It might take an hour. And then if the perimeter shows that it's clear of cancer cells, you're good. But if there's any cancer cells detected, then you come back in, they numb you up again, and then they cut you again. And then they have you go back in the waiting room, and then they test again. And hopefully they got it. So, yeah, it's the whole thing's a pain in the ass, man. I'm over it. I'm over it. Ryan says S20, S22 transitions. S22 has no issues. That was the old S20. Yeah. Well, yeah, I got to show that video. Once I get caught up in chat, I will show. I have two videos, which probably a lot of you have seen. I have the video where KingSong documents their production, that they show the production steps that they take manufacturing the packs. And then I have the testing video, which shows them putting the pack under a direct short and showing the results. White Claw 8%. No, this is only 5%, Wilson. Sorry. But before I even started the stream, I know you came in recently. Before I started the stream, I was out at a bar and I actually had 3 beers with my meal. So I kind of got a head start. I don't think I've ever done a live stream where I already preloaded with alcohol. So, point yes. Excuse me for my ignorance, but what is Zima? Zima is a clear alcohol that was very popular in the mid to late 90s into like early 2000s, and then they stopped selling it. And it was like one of my favorite drinks. I never started drinking until I was 24 years old, and I came across Zimas and I liked them. Wasn't a big fan of beer, and I drink more beer now, but Zimas was my go-to drink. It tasted good and it had a high alcohol content, so I would drink it quickly, and it would, I would feel the effects quickly, and that's what I'm going for. So, but then I don't remember the years. I would say 2 years in a row, they brought it back, because that Zima that I have left is like 3 years old at least, I think, at this point. They brought it back for a limited run on 2 consecutive summers. They started producing Zima again. I went out and I bought 3 cases of it, and I've been holding on to a handful of Zimas for special occasions. I drank one I think at New Year's on stream, and I have one left. This is my last one that I have. And unfortunately, because they're so old, they don't taste good anymore. They have a weird aftertaste. There's something chemically changing with the Zimas, but I still will drink them because I should. So, yeah. Although I have heard that they still sell Zima, at least some variation of Zima, in Japan. That is because I am a member of a Zima fan group on Facebook. Believe it or not, I'm not proud to admit it, but I am. Harold says, yeah. What do you think about Marty buying a Sherman Max? That came out of nowhere. I didn't know that that was even on his radar. He evidently sold his original Sherman, and then E-Wheels, I guess, had, the Shermans came over, I think, on the same boat as the S20s that I'm not getting. I'll talk about that too. Well, I haven't gotten yet. The Sherman Maxes, I guess, came, and I guess they had more than they ordered, because Marty was basically able to order it and get it in a week, which never happens. So he got it. I saw some other people getting Sherman Maxes as well. So now Marty has a Sherman Max to go with his red Sherman. He sold his black Sherman. So, whatever. Marty likes to have wheels. And I guess he bought the Commander as well. He bought the Commander off of Jason as well. I would say, Harold, that the Sherman Maxes I expect to shake out just fine. Unlike the Abrams. To me, the Abrams is kind of that thing is kind of nosedived. It's that wheel was a misstep, in my opinion. Generally speaking, people are not buying them, and I kind of understand why. Larry, talking about his GT slipping. April 8th for shipping. Oh, excuse me. April 8th for shipping. So shipping in less than a week. The good news is it probably only takes a day or so to get to you from there. So that's good. But Larry had your COVID booster. So was it Pfizer or was it Moderna? And did you do the double booster? This is your second booster? I only got the original. I got the original Moderna and the follow-up Moderna. So I've only had 2 Moderna vaccinations, and I don't really feel the need to do any more beyond that. Manji talking about the Monster Pro. With 85 degrees outside, the wheel runs 120 degrees to 135. That's cruising at a constant 35 miles an hour. That's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Mike, you look good with your hair a little longer. Let it grow. Well, the problem, Mike, and maybe. But the issue is there's stages for this. So my hair was a little longer, but it got to the point where it was stupid because I was trying to do it myself. So I just said, F it. And I took the 1/8-inch guard. I just shaved it down. And then I'm usually good for like 3 to 4 weeks, a month. And then it starts getting wonky. So now a couple of days ago, I took the trimmer and I just shaved the sides of my head. So now that the top is longer than the sides. And now at that point, now that I have that aspect ratio, set up. I'll probably let it grow more, but I need to go to a place to have them do it, because trying to to blend it in from the sides to the top, I can't do it myself well. It looks stupid. So I'll probably let it grow some more, because who doesn't want to look more youthful, right? I need to look youthful. If you want to, if you don't want to be dating people that are on Social Security, you want to look youthful, right? Lemony. Oh, so Lemony Snicket is a well-known author. You would enjoy his quotes. I probably would, but I did not know that. I don't read as much as I should, I guess, or I would like to. Oh, Manji, you're 62? Okay, cool. All right, well then, I'm 54. So you're close in age to Marty. Marty isn't Marty 61 now? I don't know. Time flies, guys. I think he might be 61. Jim says Zima had a bit of gender prejudice. Yes, I know that. I know Zima is probably seen primarily as a female drink. But hey, I like what I like. What can I say? Larry says Japanese Zima is called Godzima. Really? Okay. Well, I learned something new. I did not know that, Larry. How do you know that? I'm curious. Mike says there are dozens of boats parked off of Baja, California, Ports of Cloud. Yes, I have heard that. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. The cargo ship that had my S20 on it left China like the beginning of February, I think. And when did that land in California? Mid-March, something like that. I mean, a month and a half to get undocked in California. It just it's so, everything is just a quagmire right now. Larry, Moderna shot 4. Wow. Okay. So you are vaxxed to the max. You're max vaxxed. Should I copyright that? Not shot crazy. I just teach a class at the gym. Don't want to carry anything to the kid. Yeah, I mean, I think my mindset is when Omicron went through, it seemed like everybody and their cousin had it. I think a lot of people got it. I think I might have had it in around Thanksgiving when I drove out to my sister's. I think I might have had Omicron then, possibly. So I haven't felt a real need. I don't know. I've had some people that told me that, because there are some, if you look out there, there's some people that say that there's correlations between abnormal EKGs and getting the vaccination. Myocarditis, they said it can be a side effect for some people. So that's something I'll probably mention to the cardiologist if they I'm curious if they have seen any sort of correlation with that. Because I had 2 prior EKGs and never had an issue before that. So I don't know. Who knows, man? You die when you die, right? I mean, I'd rather not die now, but you die when you die. Okay. Larry says Marty is 61. Okay. Well, that's good that I had his age correct. I'm sure because Marty likes when I'm correct with my information. Hair is 25. Yeah, his hair. I wonder how much product Marty puts in his hair. It's got to be a lot, man. Marty has some crazy hair. I think Marty told me that longer hair, like when my hair is shorter, it makes me look older. I think he did comment that, so it kind of hurt my feelings, if I'm being honest. Oh, here comes the rain. It's raining. There's like a big, I assume it's a cold front. Yeah, there's a big band of rain coming through Florida. So I did wash the Tesla today. I'm glad it's in the garage. Wilson loves his M10. Little squirrely, but it'll be the wheel for me to tame this year for now. Yeah, I love my M10. I don't ride it proportionally to as much as I love it, but I do love it. It's the best wheel for going backwards. It's the best wheel for doing 360s. And I look ridiculous on it. You know, mine is an original M10-3 with a little tiny baby pedal, so my feet hang way off the pedals. I'm sure I look ridiculous on it, but it doesn't change the fact that it's fun to ride. It really is. Oh, Larry's going to use my Max Vax. Okay, it's a great line. All right, man. Just give me some royalties once in a while, but it's yours, no problem. Choi just had your GT goes hard AF. Really? Okay. I don't know if you saw it, but I just played earlier Jimmy Chang's video that showed a bunch of ghosting scenarios. Yeah, ghosting is dangerous. It really is. Depending on the environment that it happens, it could be super, super serious. Knock on wood. Mine is not ghosted, but
extreme.
It's extreme when it happens. It can be very extreme. And of course, it would make you paranoid. Like if my board ghosted, like I would feel uneasy riding it around people. Really, you know, I don't want to endanger somebody. What is this? Oh, wow. This is the first time this has ever happened on stream, Larry. Larry is an official member of the channel. Thanks, man. Well, yeah, I have to extreme that too.
Extreme.
Yeah. Wow. Thanks, man. I haven't checked my members lately. I wonder if I was at 12 for a while. Am I up to 13 now? Let me look. Hold on. So sometimes, you lose some, you gain some. Oh yeah, I must have lost some because I'm at 12 still. So somebody must have dropped off. Let me see. See my members. Yeah, like Cynthia May used to be a member and she dropped off. I haven't seen Cynthia hasn't been in the live streams much either. Okay, still got 12 members, but I'm not sure who dropped off. I don't have them memorized, unfortunately. But thanks, Larry. Appreciate it, buddy. Much appreciated. Not necessary, but always appreciated. So Troy, yes, in Boston, the left front foot pad stays on, so I have to do a toe lift. Okay. So did you, well, if it just happened, I assume you probably didn't contact Future Motion yet, but that's unfortunate. Oh, so this is my royalty. Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough, Larry. I appreciate that. Troy had to sprint after it and dive and slap the rear half to put maneuver it. Yeah, that sounds like what I had to do when my XR ghosted years ago. Lemony. Yes, Zima is technically a malt liquor. That's right. Yes, it is. Okay, so I am okay. I'm current with chat for now. So let's start looking at what Gotway. Oh my God, what KingSong has released regarding the S20. Let's if you haven't seen this, if you've already seen this, I apologize. But if you have not, let's watch the S20 battery pack production process. I thought it was interesting, you know, how they make the pack. So here we go. Wait, oops. Wait. Remove, share. Wait. No, I need to stop that screen. I need to share the screen. I need to share the audio of this screen. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's watch together. Let's get rid of Lemony. There we go. I thought it was interesting watching this process. Chase Hines doesn't like the fact that the batteries are stacked vertically. He thinks that is a problem. I've heard that. I didn't really get that part there. I didn't know they use Highland barley paper in battery packs. All right. Charging test. Make sure it charges. That's important. Paste the waterproof label. The packs are waterproof, really? Seal. Oh wow, they didn't put tons of Loctite on that. Great. All right, here we go. Okay. That's how KingSong makes the battery packs. So, I mean, it looked professional. Wait, let's close that. Okay. Stop. Okay. So, yeah, I thought that was interesting. But then I guess some people thought that video was like KingSong's answer about the New York City fire. So yeah, like, oops, sorry, honey. Elsa's under the desk as always. Okay. Oh, Larry. Okay. Larry had wobbles and Nikola fell off. The wheel kept going for about 80 feet. Yeah, no, an EUC can definitely keep going on its own. Mike wrote his Sherman in a Tesla showroom. I'm sure that got some commentary. Wilson, is this how it was made before or now going forward after the incident? I don't know the answer to that, Wilson. I don't know the answer. So now let's talk, before I show the video that KingSong, where they actually demonstrate how the battery pack is supposed to react to a short, because it seems to me like reading that they had a long, actually, well, I'm trying to think, how do I want to do this? Okay, so let me just talk about the whole New York City incident and what was going on. Ustride was borrowing the wheel. He was testing out the S20. And I've seen Sean's video and I've seen Ustride's video, part of Ustride's video. I was interested in seeing what he was doing prior to the wheel shutting off and catching on fire. And he was basically accelerating and decelerating quickly, repeatedly. And I guess KingSong had mentioned, or it's been documented, that low speed, high power situations, I guess, are what the issue had been. And basically, Ustride was doing that. He was accelerating, decelerating, and then after one of those decelerations, it turned off, or not turned off. It dumped him, and then it caught on fire shortly thereafter. One thing that Ulf and I talked about, and it's one thing I never really thought about, is when a wheel is accelerating hard from a dead stop, there's this inverse relationship between voltage and amps. So when a wheel is at a low speed, it is running at a very low voltage. However, if you lean on it hard and you make you ask the system to accelerate hard, even though the wheel is at a low voltage, what happens is there's an inverse relationship between voltage and amps. So if the wheel is at a low voltage and you put a large power demand on the wheel, the amps are huge. There's a very large amperage that goes through the system. Now this is worse with a higher voltage. The higher the voltage the wheel is, the more this scenario happens. Hold on a second. What? Hold on a second. Just hold on. So, upping the voltage 25%, that scenario is actually more extreme than with a 100-volt wheel. So, and I'm very curious how. Well, I guess that's part of the reason that with the Master, with the Begode Master, that they went to 24 MOSFETs to maybe hopefully negate that situation somewhat. But anyways, basically, Ushuai was doing the worst case scenario. At a low speed, putting a lot of stress on the motor, more or less. So, what was my point there? I don't know what my point was. My point is that this phenomena is worse with a 126-volt wheel, and it's something that we haven't ever experienced before. And the reflex reaction is, oh wow, well, I should be able to lean on this wheel as hard as I want to at any time. It's a 126-volt wheel. It should be stronger than a 100-volt wheel. Well, that might be the case, but if that also makes the relationship between voltage and amps at low speeds even worse, the demands put on the system are even worse in that scenario. So I don't know. I guess that's my point. So anyways, so now let's look at the video that they released for the S22. Like I said, now it's the S22, I guess. I don't know. Where they supposedly changed the firmware, because they say that the software was mostly responsible for the problem, that it did not cut power like it's supposed to in this scenario with a dead short. So this video is interesting because it shows that scenario. So let's share it. Share the screen, share the audio. Okay, here we go. Okay, this was kind of funny. They first demonstrated that the voltage of the battery, test the voltage of the battery first. They put the charger on it. And then they do a drop test to show you that the pack is okay after being dropped repeatedly. So I guess that's good. That's a good thing. And they actually have a machine that drops battery packs. That's a first to me. Okay, so they plug it in to show you that the voltage is the same, even after being dropped. Okay, so now they short circuit the battery pack with a little highlight on. I guess when the green light comes on, that means that it cuts power. So they did a little quick short. Now they're going to do a solid short on it. And you will see that the battery pack voltage drops to 0, which is what is supposed to happen. That's what you want to happen. That's what should have happened in the New York City scenario. So he is just shorting the pack. He's continuously shorting the pack in this example. He broke the short, and then the battery voltage returned. Here we go again. So that's just showing, like, as he's tapping it to short it, it's dropping the pack and bringing it back. Okay, now this is shorting the fuse. Okay, showing how quickly the fuse popped there. As soon as he touched it, the fuse popped, and now the pack is no longer in the circuit. So I thought that was a good video. I thought that was good. That is the way that the pack is supposed to behave. So I don't know. How many of you guys have seen that? Now, my understanding. Now, I don't know if there's in the pack that's in that video, if they changed the fuse as well, or if that was just a result of the change in software for the BMS or the board, or both. So, because I have the documents that they posted. Let me okay. Let me share this. You probably can't read this, but I'll read it for you. Okay. KingSong team, thanks you for support. Okay, page 1 is kind of boring. All right, so let's go to page 2. Okay, this is the analysis of the problem. The key points of the analysis. I'm just going to read for you because I know you can't see this. Why did the power cut off during riding? Why did the MOSFET short after the power cut? Why did the battery protection system fail? Those are the 3 big questions. So the reason that the output overcurrent short circuit was not protected. They said that due to the Hall sensor signal issue, the wheel cut off and the motherboard did not stop giving power. So they're saying that the Hall sensor did not properly, I guess, signify that the wheel was cut off, so power was maintained. The motherboard did not stop giving the motor power due to the motherboard firmware bug. Again, okay, so it's a software problem, which short circuited the motherboard MOSFETs. And then the firmware model of the customer riding vehicle is KS-S20B, which is the official version of the first batch S20s. And hold on. Oh, guys. Okay. So it says this firmware is a test version and has not been finalized. We have asked the customer to remove the motherboard and send it to us. It's due for arrival within the next few days. What does that mean? Does that mean that they pulled the smoked motherboard from the New York City wheel? I guess. And then they did a battery fire failure test. After actual testing and analysis, the fault is confirmed as output overcurrent short circuit protection failure. The following is the test photo. So basically what they're showing there is when they did a test at the current firmware, or the firmware that was on the New York City wheel, you can see those nickel strips in the second picture that are glowing. They didn't allow it to overheat to the point where the battery's caught on fire, but it would have. It was allowing a direct short of the battery pack. So they did confirm that that was a problem with that software. Let's see. They've sent the battery and the BMS to a third party for analysis, and we will post testing result once we get it. And they're saying to prevent further incidents, they're going to force the upgrade to the current firmware to prevent or to replace the old version. From this point onwards, in order to make easily identify, this is Chinese English, to make easily identify the difference, we are now officially upgrading the S20 Eagle to the S22 Eagle. So they just want to make a difference. They want to I don't know. I guess S22 is good, S20 is bad. So yeah, that was the last part of the correspondence that they sent out today. So yeah, I mean, I thought that was good. I thought it was interesting seeing the production of the battery packs, and I thought that the test, it was good that they confirmed that there is a problem with the way that the firmware that was on the S20 that was in New York City acted, and all the pre-production wheels, because they all were on that firmware, I believe, and demonstrating how it's supposed to work, and putting it in front of you. That is the way it's supposed to work, and that's the way it will work going forward. So hopefully that should make some people feel better. I hope. Makes me feel better. And yeah, never mind. Okay. Oh, Ulf is here. Okay, good. All right. Now I got to find where I am in the chat, because there's been a lot of chats that have gone on since I've been talking and playing videos. Who's this person? Gladys Christina. Wow. Damn, she's hot, right? Wow. Rabbit the wabbit, which is why we can't have nice things. Yes, fires usually means you can't have nice things. Yeah, fires are bad. Definitely. Lemony, get the Zima out of the... How... you think it's time to get it out already? Really? Okay. Hello, Duff. Ulf here. Ulf, I know who you are. All right. Lemony said I should... Okay, I don't want to drink it yet. Well, maybe. I'm almost done with the White Claw, so maybe I will drink it. Let me get the Zima out. I'll be right back. All right. It feels chilly. But I'm going to put it in my cooler so it stays extra chilly. I'll drink it next. No problem. Okay. The machine is hilarious. Yeah, the drop machine. Yes, it is pretty hilarious, isn't it? Alex says that height gives you about 9.4 miles an hour. Really? How did you figure that out? Wow. You're smarter than me, Alex. Daniel Del Papa. Anyone know if these battery tests being done by KingSong or a third party? Well, no, I think it said in that letter that they are supposed to be sent out to a third party, in addition to the testing that KingSong did. That is my understanding. Ulf says looks very well. Yes. Retired Inmotion. This video is produced by KingSong, but they've sent out their batteries and BMS to a third party for testing. Yeah. I mean, I don't know that you could ask for a better response from a company than what KingSong has done here, to be quite honest with you. They acknowledge that there's a problem. They are taking steps to remediate it, and they are sending out their product to a third party, an independent third party, just to verify that their solution is working as intended, you know. Another new name, Toronzo Cannon. Wow. What's up, buddy? I don't recognize your name, but welcome to the live stream. Wait a minute. I just woke up from a nap and now KingSong is making another S20. No, they're making the S22. It's the same wheel, basically, but it's better. That's that's the Cliff Notes version. Same wheel, but better. Okay. So yeah. Ulf, after such a short, the battery must be reset by the charger. Okay. Oh, so if it's shorted for that period of time, it only will reset once the charger is reattached, Ulf? I wasn't aware of that. Okay. But it's nice if that's all it takes to reset it. You know, that you don't have to, you know, crack the wheel, I guess. Well, I guess you'd be cracking the wheel if there's a direct short anyways. You'd be replacing the system board. Daniel says, I understand the BMS may have had a programming issue that has been fixed, but why didn't the fuse blows a backup safety? Yeah, I'm a little fuzzy on the fuse situation. In this demonstration, if they had to change something with the fuse as well. Yeah, I'm not 100% clear on that. Yeah. Oh, wow, this is weird. This is weird. Okay. Well, Ulf says he found it remarkable that they did all that in 5 days. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah, I mean, they're not effing around. They're serious about it. Retired Inmotion said the fuse didn't blow because the power was cycling on and off too quickly because of the Hall sensor problem, I guess. Ulf, recognize the chat. Yes, I am. I'm recognizing it, Ulf. I'm recognizing it. Tommy's here. There you go.
Extreme.
That's for you, Tommy, because you are extreme. Mike says, I'm glad the S20 did not catch fire in an NYC apartment. People would have died. Yeah, that was a intense fire, to put it mildly. Intense. Wilson says they need riders in China to ride and test it hard in uncontrolled environments like EUC YouTube channels have been doing. Well, I mean, if you see the videos of, it seems like the Begode testers are really partial to running the master up these long, steep hills, very steep hills, and then if they can't make it to the top of the hill, letting the master bounce down the hill. That's their testing, which I guess that is a test, but there probably is something else they should be testing as well. This is hard to multitask here, guys. Wait, hold on. This is important though. Oh, wow. Okay. Alcohol makes you think about things. Okay. All right. Paul says discussion and analysis would be welcome on the forum. about the S20 video. Yeah, well, I'm sure that's already gone on. I haven't jumped on the electric unicycle forum to see what they're saying about it, but I'm sure there is discussion going on. And yes, good morning, Ulf. I appreciate you coming in because I know it is the middle of the night there. Thank God it's the weekend, right? So I guess that's okay, but wow. Steve-O says, wow, KingSong really went all hands on deck to figure this out. Good on them. But S22, yeah, I thought, renaming the product was a little weird. I mean, I don't know. So does that mean that my assumption was the KS20 meant that it was referring to it being a 20-inch wheel. Was it actually referring to the fact that it was development began in 2020, maybe? I don't know. That's the only reason I would see that you would name it a KS22, if it's correlated to the year. Alex says, you strive to why is that? That's not a tongue twister. Stride should test it again under the new firmware. Okay. But if KingSong's, under the new firmware, I don't know if there's still going to be a restriction on low speed torque, because there was clearly a restriction on that they admitted themselves. They said, for the first 3 meters, don't hammer it, basically. And so I don't know if that's not going to be the case with this new firmware or not. They should delay and send out a second demo wheel. I don't know. I did want to mention this. So eWheels has the S20s now, the original S20s, the batch of 40 S20s. They have them. And he sent out an email to people that ordered these saying, hey, actually, I don't know if they sent out a mass email. He emailed me directly because I asked him, I said, hey, what's the deal with the S20s now? And basically, he is holding on to them, I guess, until he was waiting to see what KingSong's response would be, I guess, about it. Because Jason is concerned about battery safety, obviously, because he has done so much, with getting Litec battery packs and Begode wheels. He has really put his neck on the line to enhance battery safety for wheels that he's selling. So anyways, I asked him, I said, hey, Jason, I understand that there's a problem with a potential problem with the S20s. That being said, with the way that I ride and the conditions that I ride, I have zero concerns about a battery fire in my situation. I will be totally fine taking the wheel as is. And, I don't know, sign and release, whatever. I'd be fine taking it. And he basically said that he just wanted to wait and see what KingSong's response would be. So I don't know what that means. I would like to get my S20 sooner rather than later. I don't want to wait another 3-4 months to get one. The production schedule in China is just ridiculous. Everything is delayed, and it's a bad situation. So I don't think that I would subject the S20 to conditions that would initiate a fire, especially with a new firmware. Steve-O says, throw that Zima away. Okay, well, I got like one swig left with my White Claw. And okay, I think I will get the Zima out. Let's get it over with. What is it? 9:46? Okay. Or well, it's actually 9:44. All right. Because I have 3 more alcoholic beverages in there besides the Zima. Okay. So just to be clear, this is my last Zima that I have. I've had Zimas. I bought these. I bought three cases of them, and I've been holding on to the last several that I have because I'm sentimental. And Zimas were a very big part of my reintroduction to alcohol. I've had many memorable experiences while drinking Zima with friends. And all right, here we go. So now I already know that this is not going to taste good. It's not going to taste good. Actually, what I found is like the first swig is bad, but then after that, it kind of, I don't know what happens, but it kind of gets less bad. So here we go. Oh, man. That aftertaste is a kicker, man. Wow. Oh, man. It's unfortunate. So, okay. So we're going to finish the Zima. Once this is done, I will rinse it out, and I'm going to keep this. It'll probably sit on a shelf. Unless they decide to reintroduce Zima a second time down the road. Old retired dude. Are they saying that the earlier accident with the bicycler did not contribute to the fire? Okay, so those of you that aren't familiar, evidently in Sean's video, he talked about, because this wasn't mentioned until his video about the fire, that he had an accident where he ran into a guy on a bike. Sean said he was going like 30 miles an hour, so that's pretty darn fast. And as a result, the S20, it hit the ground. So I don't know if it contributed to the fire, but based on what KingSong has said in their, on the statement that they released alongside the video, they did not mention anything about impact being a problem. And in the production video, they show how, you can drop it, from 90 centimeters, which obviously is not the same level of impact as a crash at 30 miles an hour. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what their stance is on that. Ulf says, number 2, demo wheel e-wheels has enough. Play up the new firmware, test it. Good. Okay. I don't know that e-wheels has another demo out there. They don't. Oof. I wish I could verbalize what this tastes like. What does it taste like? I mean, I've never drank like isopropyl alcohol, but I don't know. It tastes like this would be good for disinfecting wounds or something. I don't know. Who's this weird Gladys Christina chick? Wow. Welcome to the stream. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Welcome. Ulf says, remarkable that they have made in just 5 days. That's more communication than future motion in 6 years. Yeah, no, absolutely. I think that KingSong has done a good job of taking responsibility and trying to, come up with a solution. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Larry says the new KingSong wheel is exactly 2 better. Okay. That's good, I guess. I'm trying to quantify what that means, but yeah. Ulf says yes, they write it somewhere. What did they write somewhere? I don't know. Ulf, I'm 10 minutes behind on chat. Harold says pretty slick move by KingSong to distance the product from the fire issue. I guess, yeah, well, I guess. But it's, I mean, people in the community all know about it, obviously. Oh, Senator Perry's here. Hey, what's up, buddy? Just to be clear, the nickel strips are an analog fuse. They did not melt to disconnect the battery, so it was not a firmware issue. This is a design change. So you're saying the nickel strips are an additional, so you're saying the nickel strips would have melted to break the direct short? Really? Okay. So you're saying that there is a design change with the fuse. I mean, it had a fuse. It obviously had a fuse. So maybe it has a different fuse now, because in that test video, it shows them just making momentary contact and the fuse broke immediately. So you're thinking that the new battery packs have a different fuse in them? Is that what you're saying, Senator Perry? Senator Perry, a member of the channel, which
Extreme.
is extreme. Oh no. Gladys Christina is drinking wine? Really? Oh boy. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. The real Satoshi. I don't remember you either, buddy. Are you new to the live stream as well? Welcome, buddy. You need a brew. I'm on the West Coast, so you're 3 hours of drinking ahead of me. Yeah. Well, it's 9:51. And before the live stream, I actually went to a bar and I had 3 beers with my meal. So I've never pre-lubricated with alcohol before a live stream, so I'm kind of ahead of the curve here. I'm more affected than I normally would be, but that might not be a bad thing. Tommy says EUC vibes. Thank you. Tommy. You and your freaking old man mask. Tommy's a funny dude, man. He really is. Joe says they need to test the wheels with riders that weigh more than 60 pounds. True. Did you see the video that Ray Rockney did? Ray did a video about the difference. He did like the slow-mo shots of the difference of how a tire and rim look when you have the tire at 25 psi and 45 psi. Sounds like Ray is of a similar mindset of Marty, that broken / bent rims mostly has to do with running at a lower pressure. And in his video, you could see, when he just like came off a step, the compression on the tire obviously was much greater when it was at 25 psi than 45 psi, making damage to the rim much more possible. Ulf says, the master videos are worth pretty much nothing. It's promotion. They probably will never show any problems, knowing that firsthand. Possible. Yeah. But, I do have to say, and I think I mentioned this in a comment on one of their videos, one of the master videos, that the master is, the master is somewhat melting my icy heart towards Bugatti. That it's interesting. Obviously, that hill that they're climbing it on is ridiculous. It's ridiculously steep and long, and they showed multiple situations where the thing cartwheeled down the hill, took all kinds of abuse, and they just picked it up and rode it again. So of course, now if the battery exploded afterwards, they wouldn't show it, of course. But I don't know. Until it gets into the hands of other more trusted people, I guess you have to reserve judgment. But I think what they've shown so far has been interesting, at least for sure. Spartacus says the master will be the master of disaster. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe this is kind of crazy. And it's raining pretty solidly right now. It's good. We could use some rain, so that's good. Daniel says the S22 is reborn from the S20 like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Hopefully, I don't know. And I'm pulling for KingSong. There are some things about the S20, like I saw the teardown that Eco Drift did, that the Russian dealer Eco Drift of the S20, and there are some things that are less than great. I'm curious how the rails that are used for the suspension will hold up over time. I've heard several people report that it's pretty easy to get those gummed up with like dirt and shit, so it doesn't really slide freely. And based on what I saw, I don't think there's any way to clean those out short of taking the wheel apart. So that's kind of not a good thing, but I don't know. I'm pulling for KingSong. I really am. Gladys Christina, where is Ulf? Ulf is in Germany. Ulf right now is probably about what is it, 4 a.m. there, Ulf, right about now? Something like that. Ulf's a trooper. Ulf is a trooper. EUC EUC vibe. Oh, hell no. Don't take the S20 as is. What are you, Deadpool? I would take it as is. I would. I'm just being honest. Well, I mean, think about it. I mean, all of the pre-production S20s have been beat to hell. Probably miles totaling into the thousands have been put on those wheels. And, we have this one wheel that failed. But for everyone else, it's been great. Even Adam, even Wrongway has come around on it. He initially was really negative on the S20, and his latest video, he was actually kind of positive about it. Now he made some changes. He put the new firmware on it. He adjusted the linkage on the shock down, which I guess made it feel better to him. But I mean, for the most part, outside of that one wheel, the feedback has been really, really positive. So I put some merit into that. Oh boy. Okay. Ryan says, when do we think the Master will really start shipping? I thought that Alien Rides, I thought that they put it, because they have, I think you can put a deposit on a Master. And I thought the ET, no, actually, Yuko, I think, also opened up deposits on the Master. I thought I heard something like June, I believe. And I would take that with a grain of salt with as slow as shipping has been, but I thought I heard June. But did you guys see that that tire test I was talking about? Ray Rockney. I think he was riding an EX2S. I think. I didn't know that. I didn't know that anyone had those other than the testers over in China. But I think Ray was riding one of those, so that's kind of interesting too, right? Ryan, trying to decide Hero now versus Master or both, and decide which one to sell. Okay. Well, Mike from Tampa, he just bought a Hero. He was on the S20 pre-order list, and he decided to get a Hero. He didn't want to wait any longer, and he was a little iffy about some of the Hero stuff that was coming out, so he bought a... Wait, did I say that wrong? Maybe. Mike was iffy about the S20. He canceled his pre-order, and he bought a Hero instead from Alien Rides, I believe. And he likes it. He likes the Hero, and his plan is... I think he wants to get a Master eventually, and when he gets his Master, he will sell his Hero. So you could do that. I think Alien Rides has the high torque Well, they did. They had the high torque Hero in stock. So, all right. So now I just looked down and I realized that I have all these shirts to give away. So I need to start giving some of them away. Okay. So let me. All right. So the first, and I will catch up on chat. I promise. Oh wow. Okay. So this is the first shirt we're giving away. This is an extra large. This is for, people that are extra large. Extra large EUC Army shirt. This is the original. This is the first shirt that I had in production, and we're going to give one away. Now to familiarize people. Wait, I need to do something here. Hold on. I need to put there we go. I need to put my little banner at the bottom. And then I need to go here and I need to get rid of that. Okay. So what we do is I type in chat, enter your guess from 1 to 100. You guess one time, once. Okay. Do not guess multiple times. You put in a number from 1 to 100. And then the person that gets closest to it, I randomly generate the number. The person that gets closest wins. Now, I will open it up to people overseas. It's a pain to do it because obviously you heard my story about shipping to France. Certain areas it sucks. Okay, but I would prefer to ship it to the United States. But if you're overseas, I will ship it to you as well because I'm a nice guy. So let me. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in chat. Guess 1 to 100 XL shirt now. Okay. So now you enter your number from 1 to 100, and then I will pick a random number, and whoever is closest will get it. And I don't know why I'm saying it in this way. It's probably the Zima. This is so bad, man. It's bad. Okay. All right. So put your guesses in, and I will try to catch up on chat here a little bit. So Ulf says the first batch is going to start sending Monday. Really? Okay. That's nice. It would be nice if I got my wheel. It would be nice. Steve O talking about Jason's funding a huge battery recall for the 1,800 watt hour Begode wheels. Yeah. XL Blue. My buddy was shocked when he got the email from him finding out he would be getting 2 brand new Litec packs for free for his MSP. Yes. Yeah. I mean, he announced that a while ago. It's a huge expense to him, to Jason. Begode is not helping him at all with that expense. Begode's like, F you, whatever. We don't care. We're in China. He is footing the bill for all of those battery swaps. So, I mean, kudos to Jason. I mean, he really cares. There's a lot of good dealers that you could buy electric unicycles from, but Jason, he really cares about the community, and he repeatedly has done some amazing things to show that. Just my opinion. Oh, okay. Ulf says the first batch. I thought he was talking about the S22. He says the Master is shipping Monday. What? Okay. Well, that's interesting. All right. Chris or Megan. That's another new name. Hey, what's up, Chris or Megan? I don't think I've seen you on a live stream before. Welcome. Zima circa 1989. No, I think Zima was more in the 90s. Did it start in 89? Maybe it did. Modern day equivalent of Billy Beer. No. Come on. Zima had a longer run than Billy Beer. Come on. There's a cult following for Zima. Trust me. Ryan, I'm not sure in the first master batch. So where did you buy your master from, Ryan? Yeah, where? Just hold on. I'm multitasking here. Okay. Larry says, I found a purveyor of Zima and he emailed you the link. It requires an address. Give it a shot. Really? Where did you find that, Larry? Is this like a secret Hollywood connection or what? Those of you that don't know, Larry lives in Los Angeles as well. Close to Marty. Larry has connections. Probably many more connections than I do. What is everything you swallow should be delicious? Well, this is definitely not delicious. Gladys Christina. I take one for the team. I can choke anything down. The point, spiced rum and Coke for me, really? I'm not into rum. I've told the story in stream before, my rum story from my second marriage honeymoon. It was a bad story. Wilson says he's feeling toasty. We like toasted Duff. Yeah. I'm something. Oh. Tommy, Captain Morgan, really? And Diet Coke? Okay. Yeah, I've never had Captain Morgan, so I can't really do commentary on that. Tommy's editing his EUC music video right now. Dropping tomorrow. All I need to know, are you wearing the mask for the video? I hope so. I really hope so. Dude, when you wear that mask, man. Oh my God. Thank God I never watched it drunk. Oh my God. Okay. All right. So all clarifying. Speaking of the master, first batch is going out Monday. Okay. So it's interesting that they're ready to send them out. All right. Well, great. Yeah. So you guys might find this interesting. You know, Ulf is, a former KingSong community representative and a big KingSong proponent, a fan of KingSong. Obviously, he likes them. But Ulf is getting a master. So there's lots of people that say that, if you're a fanboy, you're a KingSong fanboy. Well, no, he has an EXN, and he also has a master coming. So. And I'm just ignore me for a second. Okay. Tommy's saying, I hope the master will be the first wheel that's not a dud in 2022. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't call the S20 a dud. It's just, there was one fire. Yeah, just one little fire. No problem. Oh, so okay, so you can't get the Litech packs. Yeah, but you're not an aggressive rider either, Ulf. So you're fine with that. I think my EKG it's affecting me. Okay. Tommy says you're a brave man winning the S20. I'm holding off on the Abrams sucks. Well, I shouldn't say that, but my general feeling is the Abrams sucks. Okay, I said it out loud, but whatever. I think the Abrams sucks. All right. Yeah, so Tommy, you're riding your V12. I ride my V12. Whatever. I'm not scared. The Foss says the nice thing about big issues on wheels are, if anything happens, would usually happen within the first year or less. That's covered. So the small issues I've seen are adaptable, like rust or screws. Yeah, I agree. Who's this Gladys Christina chick? What the heck? She's new to the stream. Welcome, Gladys. I welcome you to the stream. Yeah, I'm glad to know it's not raining there. Tommy says e-wheels. You can put a deposit on the master as well, but you should pull up the site if you want because those new photos are beautiful. The new photos of the master. Well, I mean, I've seen it. I know what it looks like. The Foss says, okay, wait, hold on. I'll come back to this. I need to give some freaking shirts away. That's what I need to do. All right, hold on. So let's share my number generator. This is going to be hard to focus, guys. I mean, I'm having some issues here. Okay, so that is not the number. Okay, I'm going to generate a new number. Oh, wait, hold on. Stop voting now. Okay. Usually the voting time period is much less, but I'm kind of distracted right now, if you guys know what I mean. Okay. All right, so here we go. We're going to generate the random number. Oh, wow. Okay, so it went from 9 to 7. So the number is 7. Oh, Tommy. 3. That's pretty good. Wilson, 69. All right. I won't make any additional commentary on that. 5. Wait, 3, 5. Oh, wait. Okay, so that means Larry would be closer. Wait. You did, yeah, Larry, you did. Where did I see that? Okay, 5. Oh, wait, no. Electric Unicycle Adventures. That is not Larry. Okay. 27. Blah, 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 blah. What? The Foss got it on the nose? 7. I know 7 is somebody's favorite number, actually. I don't know. I just I'm getting some telepathic feeling that 7 is somebody's favorite number. I don't know. Okay, so wow, this is very, very rare. Wait, where did I stop it? Okay, right. Yeah, Foss. Okay, Foss, you nailed it, man. 7. Okay, Foss. So the way that this works is you need to email me. The email address that is down below, duff@eucarmy.com. Email me and says, hey, this is Foss. I won the extra large blue EUC Army shirt. This is my address. That's all I need. I will send it to you. I will probably drop it at the post office tomorrow, and it will go into the USPS system on Monday. So yeah, that's all you gotta do, Foss. Email me. Oh man, this is rough. This is rough. You guys don't know what I mean, but this is rough. Okay. All right, so let me get back here. I'm right, and I have more shirts to give away, so I lost my spot. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, and I mentioned how Mike in Tampa, he was on the S20 list. He bought an early S20, bought a Hero instead. Larry did the same thing. Larry was going to get an S20, and he just recently got a Hero as well in the last week. So yeah, Larry, and from what I've heard from him, Larry is very happy with his Hero. So it's cool. Ulf says it's hard to communicate with me when I'm that far behind in chat. Yeah, I know, Ulf. I know it is hard. It's hard to live stream. Yeah, Ulf, I'm a people pleaser, so I try to. I'm a chronic people pleaser, so I try to, get everyone's comments in as much as I can. But yeah, I don't know why I said that. I don't know. Oh wow, man, I got 2/3 of the Zima to get through. All right. So I'm. Senator Perry loves the sound of my clicky keyboard. Yes, I actually have a mechanical keyboard. Don't ask me why, but it's a Steel Series mechanical keyboard. I just like it, and yes, it does make clicky sounds when you type on it. I don't know. It probably has something to do with my age that I like that, but yeah, I do like it. Okay, getting Think Help is here. Hey, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. 12,000 subs. It's in the grand scheme of YouTube. That is not a big amount of subscribers, but to me, it is, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Obviously. Gladys Christina, you live in Florida? What? Really? Yeah, that could be an issue. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm okay with that. Think Help. Talking about the Louis Rossmann right to repair video. Yeah, I saw that. I saw it. I in the beginning of the stream I talked about that. The various Onewheel issues, the right to repair issue. Yeah. No, I talked about that. Basically, the Cliff Notes version is I think it's shitty. Yeah, the way that Onewheel has been handling the right to repair, and I think it's ridiculous that with the GT, if you disconnect the battery, it bricks the board. That's stupid. Whoops! What? How did that happen? Oh, sorry, Gladys, you didn't win. That's a good guess, though. Wilson says, you'll like EUC if you never tried, Christina. Yes, you probably would. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, if you want to learn, I'll do my best to hold your hand and teach you. Sure. Foss. Yes. No, Foss, yes. Alpha's referring to the first batch master. Yeah, evidently they're sending out the masters already. That's the first I heard of that. I did not know that. Lemony Snicket is part of the Zima cult. Thank you very much. I'm glad that more than one male likes Zima. Although in my Zima support group, there's a lot of men, so I know I'm not alone. Spartacus says, I think the master of disaster due to all the problems all companies are having with the QC. Gotway does the least in terms of QC. In my opinion, Gotway is reaching too far before they are ready. I need to see. Yeah, well, that's kind of, I mean, I'm hoping that I'm wrong, but I mean, Gotway's track record is not good, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully the master lives up to its hype. We'll see. The EUC star says a Begode fanboy sabotaged the S20. Yeah, maybe. Okay. 1 to 10. Oh fuck, you're right. Oops, sorry. Whoops. I generated 1 to 10. Okay, well, you're right. I did. I just looked at that and I just realized that I did only generate 1 to 10. Okay, well, next one will be 1 to 100. I'm sorry. But the good news is I have more shirts. Okay. Oh, my God. Okay. Yes, Ulf. Yes, I admit it. Hey, I admit when I make mistakes. Unlike some people, I don't mind admitting when I make mistakes. I don't mind changing my opinion when different information becomes available. I don't mind doing that. Some people do. Larry, Larry says if you cross Duff, if you cross Duff with Ulf, it would be Dolph. Oh God. Okay. I think I have to take a pee break. You guys are. Oh God. Foss. Hey, if you get this regarding the shirt, give it to Electric Unicycle Adventures. They put 5 in the feed. I'm a United States Marine. I feel weird about that just being on. No, don't worry about it, Foss. It's fine. I have other shirts. Don't worry about it, man. What did you do? Did you put 7 after I put it down? No, it's fine. It's fine, dude. It's fine. EUC Vibe says, congratulations on 6,063,198 channel views. Yeah, that's correct. It's crazy, right? Just think about that. I mean, and again, on a YouTube, in the greater YouTube universe, 6 million views. There's some people that get 6 million views on one video. So, but to me, again, 6 million views, I don't know, that's a lot of views to me. Yes, I effed up. Sorry, guys. It's okay. Like I said, I have a lot more shirts to give away. And I changed it to 100 for the next one. Spartacus says, it's a little off topic, but I know there are lots of Sherman riders in the chat. Kevin from EUC Upgrades has a video about loose screws in the Sherman fuses causing cutouts. Did you see that video? I didn't see the video, but I did hear about that. I saw a picture talking about that. That yeah, a loose screw can cause cutouts. I did see that, but I have not had that problem, obviously. But I feel fortunate. Okay, bathroom break. Let me for those of you that weren't here early, you can watch. Onewheel GT's ghosting, because that's a lot of fun, and I will be back before it's done. I promise. All right. Whoops. Share the audio. Share that screen share and.
What's more trouble?
Okay,
All
right
the
back.
reported runaway one-wheel GTs, aka ghosting, or the silence from future motion over these issues? Here's a little collection of some of my favorite one-wheel ghosts, and the last one's my favorite.
Guys, I couldn't believe it. Like, I'm so lucky no one got hurt. So I just stepped off. And it just goes one way. Smacks right into the wall over there. Right into the wall over there. And then it just went shooting straight. Look at this. It smacked into that wall, flipped around, and then somebody got hurt. If it wasn't for this fence, like it would have stopped. And then I had it. I saw it was spinning. It was just spinning. I picked it up. Yeah. I picked it up, and then this guy. And like I'm lifting my hands off of the pedal. Like I'm not holding my hands on it. Like.
Onewheels are my favorite thing in the world. Tips to its side like that. And the wheel is just spinning. This could have hurt somebody. I was at the park with the kids when this happened. I mean, this is freaking dangerous. Where in the hell is the company's responsibility for saying, hey, just so you know, there's a batch of these that went out with bad foot pads. Like, why didn't we get a warning or an email or something? They're trying to keep it quiet. They're just fixing the ones that people call in with, sending out new foot plates. This is a load of crap.
All right, this is foot pad sensor number 2.
Bye-bye. Don't believe the lies, guys. They will sit here and tell you that it is happening to a small percentage of boards. The famous ghosting GT video, that's a rider in our group. And then it just happened to me. I'm scared for this, man. And I'm not saying I'm scared for my board specifically. Somebody's going to get hurt more than this. That's a tire burn on the bottom of my middle finger from catching this missile that was trying to run away from me.
Shit, there it goes again.
Now, you guys are bored of this? Okay, hold on. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Hey, okay. There we go. I told you I'd be back before I was done. Okay, so let's do another shirt. Quick. Okay, so now this is a medium no skill zombie rider shirt. EUC Army on the back. Guess now, 1 to 100. Guess now. Probably shouldn't have pulled so many shirts out. Oh, wow. I'm making some good progress in the Zima. It's almost gone. Okay, so what did I miss in chat? Spartacus says, I had my Sherman apart last week. The one on the left side was tight, but the one on the right was loose. Worth checking. I only had 1,000 miles on mine. Yeah, that's too bad because I didn't know about that. Because when I replaced my my Sherman rim, I had my Sherman rim and my Sherman tire. I had it totally apart. Obviously, I guess I could have checked it then. But I did not because I did not know that was an issue. I actually have the E-Wheel sent me, are they 30 amp fuses? Like I think the Sherman, the original Shermans came with 50 amp fuses, and they determined that was too high of a fuse, and they went to 30 amp fuses. I think I have 30 amp fuses that I never put in that I probably should have, but I have not yet. EUC Stir, I wrote an email to Future Motion asking if it was safe for me to ride my GT due to the ghosting problem, and they won't respond. Yeah, they probably wouldn't put that in writing, I would imagine. But I mean, if it was me, if my board was ghosting, I would. Well, the first thing you can do is you can turn on simple stop. From what I understand, that will help prevent ghosting. Because if the board goes in reverse, it will shut off. Or second, I would just not ride around a bunch of people where there's a potential problem. But turning on simple stop is probably what I would do first if you want to continue riding the board before they send you a new front foot pad. Okay. Life is interesting, guys. Did I ever tell you that? Life is interesting. Yep, it really is. Ulf says, I appreciate your stream and way of communication. Don't get me wrong, just a bit hard when I want to comment on a certain spoken topic. No, I understand. No, I know, Ulf. I know. It's a pain. I understand. Although I'm only 3 minutes behind now, so that's better than I was. No, I know what you mean. Sarnford is okay with a wee bit of ghosting. Okay. All right. Well, I guess a wee bit of ghosting is better than a lot of ghosting. Manji says Onewheels are like boats. You're happy the day you get it and the day you sell it. Well, I do not agree. I like my Onewheel. It's fun. Actually, I might take my Onewheel tomorrow to that abandoned golf course, or well, it's not abandoned, but they closed the golf course. But I might ride around those golf cart paths tomorrow. I think that'll be a lot of fun in the GT. I still have my XR as well. I still have my tire for the XR, which I have not put on yet. I was hoping to hook up with Clay possibly to do that install, but I have not done it yet. So my my One Wheel XR still has a leaky Vega tire on it. So yeah, it's still raining. Oh wow, that's a okay. So we should stop the voting. Stop the voting. Okay, let's stop voting because I have more shirts to go away. Stop voting. Okay, so now no more guesses on this one. Okay, and now we will bring back the random number generator, and this time you will see clearly that it is 1 to 100. All right. I apologize for the initial screw up, but Foss, you get the shirt, Foss. That's no problem. All right, here we go. 1 to 100. Generate. 90. Okay, there we go. All right, going through. We got 2 votes for 77. All right, that's always problematic. Daniel, 79. Manji, 87.5. We'll count that as 87. 56. Oh, wow. It's my login name. That's another new person. Hey. Okay. All right. So the winner is Manji. What's up, buddy? So you have won the medium. No skills on your rider. Manji. So all you need to do is email me at the email address you see at the bottom of the screen, duff@eucarmy.com. Say, hey, Manji here, and this is my address. I won the medium No Skills Zombie Rider shirt, and I will ship that out to you ASAP. Okay? Pretty simple. All right. Spartacus says, I use Loctite on both sides. Shouldn't be a problem in the future. I'm glad I saw the video. I never would have checked. Yeah, I probably should check. Now you're going to make me feel bad. If you put the new 30 amps in, check the screws. Yeah, all right. I wasn't looking for another project, but I should do it. Manji says, how's the V12? Great. I love the V12. I haven't had any problems. I've gone 42 miles an hour on my V12. I love the wheel. It really is great. If it had suspension, it would be the perfect wheel for me. It really would. But it does not. But I'm a big fan of the V12. It's unfortunate, that they have this MOSFET issue. Evidently, the V12 HT, is going to be better, and I believe they're supposed to be. Supposedly, if Inmotion follows through on what they said they were going to do, they're going to replace system boards on all the original V12s with the new ones with the new MOSFETs. Supposedly, that sounds like a huge expense and a logistical nightmare. So I'll be kind of amazed if it actually happens, but maybe. I don't know. Wilson, yeah, same thing for me, Wilson. I have those fuses somewhere. I got them. They're probably in my hobby room somewhere. But yeah, I mean, it's easy enough to do, right? I shouldn't be lazy. I should just do it, I guess. Chris or Megan? Hold on a second. I'm just attending to something. Hold on. Chris or Megan ordered a new One Wheel GT at introduction. I ordered mine on the first day, actually. The first day they were available. They shipped me a fender last month, but my GT, they just kept getting pushed out. Well, that sounds like Larry's situation. That's what's been happening with Larry. My hope is they are working to fix the issues which caused the delays. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I mean, if there is, hey, excuse me. If there is a definitive problem with the GT sensor pads, front sensor pad. It would be nice if they fixed it. Okay, let me close that. Okay. Now you're nearly here, meaning I am nearly up to date with comments. Yeah, I'm going fast, Ulf. I'm trying. Spartacus says, okay, talking about the fuses for the Sherman. Same thing with me. They sat around for months before I put them on mine. Yeah. Yep. God, I've had them for what, 6 months, I bet? It's crazy. It's crazy shit. All right. What do you got here? Oh, wow. So I've been evidently holding on to extra larges here. All right. Another shirt. Extra large. EUCArmy.com. I didn't know I had so many extra larges of these. Extra large. For a small person, it would make a nice night shirt. For a bigger person, it would fit you better, I guess. So 1 to 100 XL blue. Now, okay, we're entering the voting session for a XL blue shirt. So put in your guess from 1 to 100. Please vote one time. Okay, so point says 17 more days till you get your GT. Cool. Spartacus, they're damn small too. Oh, the fuses? Yeah. I think if I remember correctly, they just look like automotive blade fuses, right? Isn't that what they are? I think they're just like automotive blade fuses, if I remember. Zima's gone. I will rinse this out and I will keep this. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Probably not. But I'm going to do that anyways. EUC sir used the black electrical rubber like glue on the Sherman screws. Which screws? The screws for the motor? The motor connections? Manji says, hold the shirt for me and I'll pick it up when we meet for a ride. Okay. So that's this shirt. So we'll throw it over there. That's my organization. All right, Manji, I will hold your shirt for you. No problem. Yeah, save me some shipping, man. French USA. That's another new person. Wow. A lot of new people, a lot of new names in here. That's awesome. Hey, Duff, getting a Hero high speed instead of the S20 this Monday. Any thoughts? Generally speaking, the people I know, 2 people that have gotten the Hero. Well, and Marty, Marty has been favorable of the Hero as well. He has the high torque. Larry got the high torque Hero. He likes it. And Mike from Tampa, I think he has the high torque Hero as well. I don't know that I know anyone that has the high speed Hero. Where did you get it from? I'm curious. Because I thought Alien Rides, they didn't have those in stock yet. Ooh, how much more alcohol can I do tonight? I'm not quite sure, guys. Oh, wow. Roger H says, EUC sir is a smart guy, Idaho kind of guy. Is EUC sir from Idaho? Really? I kind of have a little bit of a affinity for Idaho, believe it or not. It's kind of weird. Sorry. I just filling time. Okay. Okay. All right. So we got some votes coming in. I didn't stop it yet. All right. All right. Since I have a couple more shirts, okay, we're gonna stop the voting. Stop voting on this XL blue shirt. No more votes on this one. Now we will bring the random number generator back. Okay, it's back. And now we will generate a random number. All right, here we go. The new random number is 70. All right, so let's scroll through here. Lemony Snicket 77. That's the leader so far. Let's see, 62 for Ran RC. Now Lemony is still in the lead. That weird Gladys Christina chick keeps guessing 16. Okay. Okay. All right. So it looks like our winner is, where was it? Lemony Snicket. All right. Lemony. So what you need to do is email me at duff@eucarmy.com. Say, hey, it's Lemony Snicket. I won the extra large blue t-shirt, and here is my address. I need your full address, and I will send it to you ASAP. Simple as that. Okay. I mean, is this the best stream ever or what, guys? I mean, this is freaking fantastic. This is hey.
Extreme.
Exactly. It's extreme. All right, so let's go. All right, so I got the Zima down. So I guess this is my last White Claw. So I'd like to kind of like just keep things segmented and just take care of one thing and get it done. So we'll knock out the White Claws. All right. I'm scrolling. Okay. So Larry says the high torque hero will go. Seriously? 45 on a, really? Are you sure about that, Larry? I thought the high torque was like more like 37, 38. Really? You sure about that? 45? I would be a little scared going 45 on that, but okay. I had not heard that. I thought it was less. So French USA says Alien Rides got the high speed last week. All right, I did not realize that. That's cool. EUC stir, yes, Idaho, don't come. I've been in Idaho, just once. I stayed in Twin Falls. I saw. I went to Craters of the Moon in Idaho. I thought Twin Falls was really cool, actually. I don't know. I mean, it was summertime, so it wasn't that cold. But yeah, I thought Idaho was kind of cool. I went to Pickle Palace. I think that's what it's called, Pickle Palace in Idaho. I don't know. I love Western road trips. It was, my Western road trips are some of my favorite memories of my life. They're really, really cool. Okay, scrolling. Okay, yeah. So Ryan asked again about the, Larry, why don't you just go pick up your hero and see what your no load free spin speed is? Oof. Going from Zima to White Claw, that's a little shocking to the taste buds, a little bit. Ryan, Larry already has a hero. He got it last week, I think. Manji, I don't wear a medium T, so give it away for me. What size do you wear? Let's go from there, Manji, and we'll figure something out. Wilson says the question is, where are the lift points on the hero? I live on the 3rd floor, so that is an issue for me. Yeah, that is. Well, yeah, I don't even remember what the handle situation is like on a hero, because it has a pop-up trolley handle. I assume you can lift it with one hand, maybe. I'm not quite sure. Larry confirms 45 on a hero. Really? Okay. What's the fastest you've gone on your hero so far, Larry? Right. I'd like to talk about this. Roger H. Us SoCal guys have some grief with Duff because he didn't show up for Marty's tour and he threw shade at our boy Yoshi. Well, I don't know. Do I want to talk about this? I don't know. I mean, I wanted to go to Marty's tour because of my relationship situation that changed right around then. It didn't work out. I mean, it would have been logistically pretty impossible for me to do that. And as far as Yoshi goes, I don't know. I mean, I have opinions about Yoshi. I don't know Yoshi personally, obviously. I just know Yoshi from his YouTube videos and third-party accounts of his behavior, and it's not the kind of behavior that I condone. But I mean, whatever. Yoshi's Yoshi, right? And it doesn't affect me. My big concern, like my opinion on things, is in general has changed. Like I used to be real negative about people that did unsafe stuff on EUCs. In general, my opinion over time has kind of changed, that I really only give a shit now if someone is doing unsafe stuff on EUCs that potentially affects other people, innocent bystanders. That's where I kind of draw the line. If you want to do something dumb by yourself and you're endangering yourself, hey, have at it. Darwin's law. Do whatever you want to do to yourself. That's fine. You make the decision and you deal with the consequences. But when you're doing stuff that is irresponsible and you're affecting other people potentially by your actions, that's where I still have an issue. So that's kind of my 10,000 foot view of that. Not that it makes any difference to anybody, but that's kind of my thought. But Roger, I'm sure you're an awesome guy. French USA, 45 with no beep on the hero. Really? Interesting. I haven't seen anybody doing a high-speed run on a hero. I mean, I might just have missed it, but whatever. What? Gladys Christina. Wow, she says a lot of random things. Pickles. I like pickles. In moderation. I can't eat tons of pickles, but once in a while. I mean, and I don't eat them often. Like I have no pickles in my refrigerator right now. But on occasion, pickles are nice. They are. It's a nice, I don't know. It's a nice, nice variation, I guess. I don't know. Oh wow, Larry's going to do the no load lift test on the hero. Cool, awesome. EUC stir. I have the Museum of Clean in my town. What the hell does that mean, man? That's weird. Did I mention that? Did I mention that life is strange, guys? It really is. Just saying. All right. Okay. Larry says 5 minutes to spin test. All right. We're all waiting, Larry. I don't think I've seen anybody post a no load lift test on a Hero. So this could be groundbreaking. So Manji wears a large. All right. Let me see. Extra large. I'm just looking at what I have left here. Extra large. Okay, Manji. I'll see what I have. I have to see what I have back in the hobby room. The two shirts I have left here. I have two, right? 1, 2. Yep. I have 2 extra large shirts left here. My selection is going down. At one point, I had 40 shirts, and now I have much less. I've been giving them away. I bought these shirts with the idea that I could sell them on the store, and that was a bad idea. I sold a couple, a handful, but yeah, people weren't. I guess the EUC Army craze isn't what I quite thought it was. So I haven't sold a lot of them, but people are happy for me to give them away. So that's good. It's free advertising, right? Okay, what do we got here? So Larry has maxed out his Hero at 33. That's plenty fast enough. Wilson says, is the suspension better than the S18? Yeah, I'm curious about that because the default Hero suspension, the shock that they have on that has no dampening. It's a very inexpensive shock. Alien Ride sells an upgrade to that shock, and I think it's like $400. I mean, it's a lot of money to upgrade the shock on the Hero. But Larry has the factory shock, and so far his feedback has been good on it. So hey, I mean it's all a matter of how it feels. If it feels good, if it's doing its job and it's absorbing the bumps and it feels good when you're riding, that's what matters, right? So I don't know. You would think that a shock that doesn't have dampening wouldn't be that great, but it seems like people that have it like it. You know. And Larry actually had an S18, so he can kind of give you a good comparison there. Okay, Christopher Megan. Do I still communicate? Yes. Well, to be quite honest, very little anymore. There's reasons for that. There's reasons for that I don't want to talk about on stream. It's I don't know. It's complicated. Let's put it that way. There's a lot of stuff that you can't really talk about publicly. So my general consensus is I wish the best for her. I hope you know she has a bright future in front of her, and hopefully she hopes the same for me. I'm not quite so sure, but hopefully that's the case. Ryan, he's really thinking about the high torque Hero for the exact reason. Sold S18 and been riding Sherman, but really want a suspension wheel to complement, considering ordering Hero now. Yeah. I mean, for me, suspension, you know, because it makes such a dramatic difference on the way that it impacts my body. A suspension wheel is really a selling point for me. For younger people that don't have, you know, aches and pains and they aren't 54 years old, you know, it's probably not as big of an issue, but it's an issue for me, and I really appreciate the benefits that suspension gives me. And that being said, I'm feeling like I need to go to the bathroom again. So let me, for those of you that didn't see it, maybe you didn't see this. So I'll just start this. I will not finish it, but I will show you the S22 battery pack video again. Oh, that silly battery dropping. Okay, wait, stop that. That's silly. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't think I can go past this White Claw here. I think it's my last alcoholic beverage. All right, so let's go to the next shirt. The next shirt. Extra large, no skill zombie rider. EUCArmy.com. Vote 1 to 100. Now, and this is ZR XL. There we go. Okay. What the F is going on here, man? Wow. Roger A says the high torque hero is an HTRS with suspension. No way to go 45 with an adult on it. Yeah, that's my feeling. Yeah, because I understand that it's basically an RS power plant, so I don't understand how it could go 45. Head's itchy. Foss. I like pickles if you do. Okay. We'll leave that one out there. EUC, sir, fried pickles are the best. I've never had fried pickles. I mean, what isn't good fried, really? I mean, think about it. I'm sure they're good. Never had them, though. Okay, I won't post Manji's comment on here. French USA, no change upgrade to 250 now, but suspension alone is 90. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what that means. Yeah, I don't know what that means. What the heck? Man, oh yeah. Oh man. It's so hard to type when you're drinking things. The Foss says, let's all go ride EUCs while eating some pickles. That would be nice. It would make for a funny video for sure. Yeah, definitely. Battered and fried any way you like. Okay. Okay, so interesting. All right, so Larry said the lift test on the Hero high torque was 82 kilometers. So I can tell you, Larry, there's no way you're doing 45 on that thing unless you want to eat asphalt. 80 kilometers to MPH. So that is 50 miles an hour. So there's no way that you could ride that thing at 45 if the no load speed is 50. That would be scary. So Manji's been drinking with me too. Oh yeah, good. Are you keeping up? I'm hard to keep up with, just FYI. Tommy says you would sell a lot of shirts if you promoted them with an ad. Commercial off Fiverr. I don't know. I don't know. What does that mean? I'm not sure. A commercial off of Fiverr. I didn't know you could do a commercial off of Fiverr. I've used Fiverr. I didn't know you could do a commercial off of it. Foss says upgrading my S18 to an S20 because of suspension and speed. Well, the general consensus just Foss is the suspension on the S20 is stiffer than the S18. Now, wrong way. When he moved the suspension arms down to the lower setting, I guess he said that it actually softened it up. So I don't know. That might be something that I would consider doing myself as well. But obviously the power and range is better on the S20 as well. And it's cooler looking for sure. Cynthia, you changed your name. What the heck? This is Cynthia. Cynthia? Sorry, I haven't been keeping up with your videos and streams. Hope everything is good with you. Hey, what happened? You no longer use your last name. What is Cythera? I don't know. But thank you for coming back, Cynthia. I missed you. I appreciate it. Larry says 51.6 miles an hour in EUC world. Yeah, like I said, Larry, like if the no load speed is 50, 51, I can't imagine it going 45 with a human being on it. I certainly wouldn't want to do it. That's for sure. So the Hero is an 82-pound wheel. Is it that heavy? Is it really? Oh, wow. I didn't realize it weighed that much. I mean, that's almost as heavy as a Sherman. Very interesting. Okay. Cynthia loves my I need my space shirt. Yes, everybody loves that. I always get comments on it. Some negative, some positive. Foss says, why they changed the name? I think it was to artificially distance themselves from the S20 name, which is now associated with the Fire, I guess. I don't know. I don't really get it. Okay, let's stop the voting. Stop voting. And typing is hard. Stop voting now. Okay, so we're stopping the voting. We're bringing up our random number generator. We are sharing my screen, so this is a totally legitimate contest. And we're going to generate the new number. 47 is the new number. All right, here we go. Okay, Spartacus definitely is not winning. 47. All right. Wilson is close. He's 7 away. Cynthia, 22. 42. Ooh, Ryan, I think. Oh, EUC Rides, 44. Nice. 46. It's my login name. Damn. I think you got it, dude. Yeah. All right. With a 46, it's my login name. And this is a XL. Wait, XL. I actually do make notes here because I am an organized person. I try to be. It's my login name. All right. So what you need to do, if you haven't heard me say this several times previously, is email me at duff@eucarmy.com. You see my email address at the bottom of the screen. Email me, say it's my login name, and I won the extra large No Skill Zombie Rider shirt. Here is my complete address, and I will send it to you. It's that simple. Okay. All right, one shirt to go. We're getting there, guys, because I'm getting tired, and I think I need to I don't know. I think I need to make a phone call yet. So, all right. Okay. Numbers. Cynthia doesn't want a shirt. I know you have. I've sent you shirts, Cynthia. That was my last Zima, by the way. I have no more Zima. I know it's kind of sad. It really is. Yes, Cynthia, we're talking about pickles. There's been various subjects tonight, and pickles somehow became one of them. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember how that happened, but yeah. Oh, okay. So I was saying how excuse me. French USA says, I was confused about what he was saying. So he was saying that it used to be 450 to update the suspension, but now it's only 250. But suspension alone is 90. So what, like the different shock, just the shock is 90? Okay. So, okay. Well, thanks for the clarification. Larry says, I'm not doing 45. I just read about it. My highest speed ever is 35. And I was on the Sherman. High speed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, my highest speed I've ever gone on a wheel is like 43 and a half. And that was my Sherman. And it was only for a brief period of time. I don't feel comfortable at that speed. I don't have a need to go that speed. But I have gone that speed. So Cythera is the birthplace of Venus, the goddess. Okay. I did not know that. I've learned something new. Thank you, Cynthia. Ryan says, I think 30 should be okay, though. Yes. I would think 30s on the Hero should be okay. What? Larry, you have a Gibbon? This is new information to me. You have a Gibbon? Really? I've seen your birds. You have a Gibbon? What the F? Really? Okay. Wow, that's news to me, man. Foss says, I don't fully understand the no load speed truly, besides a higher number, faster, but now do you calculate that speed for the actual speed? It doesn't make sense to me. Well, no, it just, generally speaking, a wheel that has the higher the no load speed, the higher the real speed will be on a wheel. Basically, I don't think that there's a formula that, you know, if the no load speed is 50, then your load speed, because obviously there's a lot of variables, is going to be whatever. But generally speaking, whatever a wheel that has a higher no load speed will be faster than a wheel that has a slower no load speed. If that makes sense. So Roger says that a wheel can go 12. Okay, let's see. I never heard that, but he says that a wheel can go 12% slower than the no load speed before you land in your face. And obviously that depends on the environment that you're riding in, the rider weight. I'm sure there's a lot of variables that could kind of tweak that, but yeah. It's my login name. Says, thanks. Appreciate the time you take for these. You're welcome, buddy. No problem. Hey, what else do I have to do? You know, I'm just me and Elsa. Okay. Simon says, RIP Zima. Yes, it was a fun journey. Manji. Okay, we got a joke here. A guy walks into a bar and asks for a stiff drink. Bartender hands him the drink and asks what the problem. I just caught my wife was sleeping with my best friend. I wish I could say that I got that, but I don't get it. I don't. I don't. It might be alcohol related. I don't know. Zima has given me very fun times. You're right, Cynthia. What? Okay. What? Okay. Sorry. Larry says, no, I don't have a Gibbon, but if I did, he'd be able to go 45. He'd be the first. Like, okay. All right. Yeah, Larry, sometimes you're ahead of me. You got to forgive me. Sometimes I have to catch up, but okay, I get it. The Foss says KingSong caps the speed, but other companies probably have a bigger idea of how the no-load speed makes sense. I only have KingSong wheels, so yeah, I'm uneducated. LOL. Well, I mean that spins. What are you talking about, Wilson? I'm not sober, dude. Believe me. That spins into a whole other subject with the philosophy with KingSong and Begode. Now, I think Begode, especially with them going to Litec packs, which I think is a great thing. They're much better packs. But historically, what has been the problem, especially with these 1800 watt hour packs, is Begode was using LG cells that didn't have a very high discharge rate, but their firmware was allowing the wheel to overtax these cells, allowing the wheel to pull more power than those cells were safely rated for, and that resulted in a degradation of those packs. Now, hopefully, going forward, that isn't the case anymore. But that is the core issue with Gotway, is that they were allowing wheels to pull more power from these cells than they were safely rated to do. That's it. That's a Cliff Notes version of the problem. I don't think that they're doing that now, but that is what they were doing in the past. KingSong and Inmotion, on the other hand, have been more conservative in that way, that they have been keeping their output below the rated value of the cells, which makes it safer, but also results in tapering and speed limiting as the voltage of the pack goes down, which some people don't have appreciation for. What is? Come on, Duff, finish it. What am I supposed to finish? I already forgot. What am I supposed to finish? I don't know. I forgot. I mean, I remember, guys, I started at 8 o'clock. So we are 3 hours plus in. And I had 3 beers before we started. So yeah, I'm just about ready to tap out, but we have one more shirt to give away, so we can't stop before that. All right, hold on. Cynthia says, here's a joke. You better not be telling any jokes in there. Will Smith yelling through the bedroom door to his wife and her lover. Is it true? I heard someone told me, and I don't know if it's true because I didn't care enough to research it myself, but someone told me that, because Jada had an affair with Will. I guess, I don't know how it got out in the public, but I heard that she had an affair with one of her children's friends. Is that accurate? I thought that's what I heard. I mean, if so, that's kind of weird, right? A little weird. Okay. What joke didn't I finish? I don't know, guys. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Okay. You're talking about this. Okay, so there's a part 2 to that joke. Sorry. Manji said, I got to do the whole thing or it won't make any sense, especially if you listen to this in the podcast. Okay, so the joke. Guy walks into a bar and asks for a stiff drink. Bartender hands him the drink and asks, what's the problem? I just caught my wife sleeping with my best friend. Bartender asks, what did you say to your wife? Man said, bitch, get out of my house. What did you say to your best friend? Bad dog. Oh, wow. That's okay. I didn't read it until I just read it there. So, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, I get it. I get it now. It's kind of strange, but yeah, I get it. Okay. So, okay. Last shirt. Another extra large EUC Army shirt. Last one. I think this is actually the last EUC Army shirt I have, I think. We're voting 1 to 100. You have some time. Vote once, please. Okay. So Wilson says that's my issue with the Hero, is it's too expensive. Originally it was $4,000. So Wilson says the high torque is $3,500. I thought Larry paid $3,200, but then he was unlucky enough to, since Alien Rides is in California, he had to pay taxes on that as well. So he probably paid $3,500. But Wilson's saying the high torque now is $3,500. Oh, with the I'm sorry, with the upgraded coil suspension. So that is lower than you thought it would be. Really? See, I think the Hero is too much money. That's, because you used to be able to get an RS for around $2,000. So you got an RS power plant with suspension. Is it worth another $1,500 with an 1,800 watt hour battery pack? To me, no, it isn't. But yeah, whatever. I mean, reality has changed. Everything has gone up in price, obviously, but. Larry says the Hero has gigantic spiked CNC pedals that are fantastic. The dihedral angle is steeper than the Sherman. Takes some getting used to after the Sherman. Yeah, I read that in your comments about it. And it's in stock. Yes, that is attractive. Having a high power wheel in stock in 2022 is a rarity. So I can understand the desire to actually buy a wheel and get it a week later, because that never happens anymore. So no, I get that. I get it. The Foss says, thanks stuff for this time. Makes me want to get more connected to riders going on adventures. Is there a good number or website to call to get together with organized EUC rides? Most of the groups that I see, a lot of people are on Telegram, which I have, but I don't ever go into it. But a lot of EUC groups are into Telegram, and also there are some on Facebook. So I would look at those two places. That's my. Tommy says that was a terrible joke. Yeah.
Extreme.
Exactly. Lemony guesses 7777. That's somebody's favorite number. Well, sort of. Okay, we got some votes coming in. Oh, Gladys Christina votes. All right. I feel like just giving it to her. I mean, look at this. Look at this picture. Look at this picture of Gladys Christina. What the hell? It's insane, right? Jeez. It's nuts. Okay, we got the votes. Oh, Hate Mail's here. Okay, hey, man, what's up? Hate Mail's in Australia as well. Hate Mail's hoping that Gotway brings back the Begode backy special with no vents in the front, 5 vents in the back, 10 fans with 3 of them working. It still overheats. Yeah. I agree. I agree. Okay. All right. I think our votes are closing out. We'll see if we get a couple more in. I'll give it a few more seconds. When you cover your face, okay. 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 All right. So we are going to close voting now. Closed. All right. Voting is closed. So we are now going to do our last random number of the night. All right. And it's just in case you forgot. Wait, let's share that screen. And it's for this shirt. Okay. And all right, here we go. We're going to generate the last number. 1 to 100. 71. All right. Let's go back up here. What do we got? Where did I start the voting? I lost it. Okay, here we go. 71. All right, we got a 61 from Newbie 101. It's 10 away. 62 from Alex. That's 9 away. 77 from the Foss. Foss, you already won one. You're going to win another one. That's 6 away. Scrolling. Oh, 76. All right, Adam. Adam, 5 away. And yeah, Adam. Nice, dude. Where you at? Adam. Adam Guzik. XL. Blue. I can hardly read my writing at this point. Adam Guzik. All right, Adam. So what you need to do is email me the email address you see down below, duff@eucarmy.com. Say, hey, this is Adam Guzik. I won the extra large blue EUC Army shirt, and here is my complete address. And once I get that email, I will send it to you. No strings attached. Yeah, real easy. Super simple. Okay, so French says it's very easy to do the suspension update in the Hero. Yeah, see, I had the impression that it was not easy based on some of the feedback I saw from Alien Rides. Okay, good. I'm glad it's easy. Because spending $400 on it sounded kind of crazy. All right. Close. Chris or Megan, thanks for the live stream. It was enjoyable, and we appreciate your generosity giving away those t-shirts. I'll be watching as you break in the new GT. Yeah, if you weren't here earlier, right now my mindset is I will probably take the GT to the golf course that I've ridden on a couple times before. I thought it would be fun to take the GT there. I think I might do that tomorrow morning. That's my intent right now if I don't have a horrible hangover. So we will find out. Cynthia's leaving. I got to go. Green Jello's WTF TV is live right now. Okay. Take care. See you next time. All right, Cynthia. Thanks for stopping by. Wilson says, where is the Master being sold below $3,000? I don't know. You Caesar's heading out. Okay. People are heading out. Joe's heading out. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I think I'm heading out as well because I got to do something yet. Believe it or not, it's almost it's 11:23, so it's been a good stream. 3 hours and 23 minutes. That's pretty good. So I appreciate everyone stopping by. As always, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. I always appreciate that. And if you're going to subscribe, you can hit the notify bell, which is over there somewhere. And What is this? Wait, hold on. Foss. Duff, would you duel me in a match for the rights to take Gladys to dinner if she approves, of course? Duel. What kind of duel are we doing? Are we doing a duel with swords or with pistols? What are we doing, Foss? I mean, it's kind of up to Gladys. I think probably it's not really up to me. So, anyways, guys, yeah, we'll see what Foss says, or we'll see what Gladys says. Actually, that's what really matters. So, anyways, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks very much for stopping by. Thank you for 12,000 subscribers, and until next time. Duffman out. And broadcast now.